Hello, hello. Welcome on in. I see a Mech Awesome. I see Niala. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for supporting the swarm. I see Mono. I see Mazes. Uh. Oh, God. Today is going to be something. So, hi Amras. Welcome on in. Welcome to Whale Buffet. Welcome to Whale Buffet. Yes. So, how this works. Yep, hi Magmorta. How this works is, this is a bad idea, to be completely blunt. Is rather than putting in, characters I think should be in play, what we'll be doing is I will be putting in, the count as shown here. Yes, Whale Buffet. So there'll be 7 choose a town. If we get 12 players, we're not gonna get 12 players, most likely. It would be 7 townsfolk, 7 choose a townsfolk, 2 choose an outsider, 2 choose a minion, and 1 choose a demon. And then each player would then get to choose whatever role they would like from the entire game that is in that category. So if you get a choose a townsfolk token, you can choose to be the cannibal, or the clockmaker, or the gossip, or the cult leader, or the fisherman, or the fortune teller. If you're a minion, you could be a mastermind, or a goblin, with a couple of exceptions. The exceptions being, you are not allowed to take atheist, engineer, or pit hag, or drunk, lunatic, and marionette. First 3 because they fuck with other people's choices in ways that's not that fun. The second 3 because they're face down roles, so you would not be allowed to know. Yes, they can choose amnesiac. And the only setup effect that can affect the game is bounty hunter. Every other one does not apply. So we won't see Kazali, for example. Big. Mr. Roo is only 36% big. Yeah, if there is a role that I did not mention here, they can pick it. Even if it does nothing. Baron on this script literally does nothing. It is just a minion, with no effect. But they are allowed to pick it if they would like, for whatever reason. That also does mean we have every single Jinx in play. Legion, yes, but there would only be 1 Legion. It would literally just be they don't get to pick their kills. Because most players are Legion is a setup effect. So they could pick it. Or a player might die, executions would fail if only evil voted on it, and Legion would register as a minion. Kazalian, Lord of Typhon. Oh god, Ojo is just like prey. It would be. Hi, Bayo. What do you mean? I am not 76% spaghetti. Let me unmute and say hi to all these folks.
Lord of Typhon and Kazali are functionally like the worst demons on this script.
Or Legion.
Yep. All 3 of them.
Yep,
Hi, hello.
Oh yeah, because you only get 1 Legion.
Yep. And
I have a Legion one.
but you get all the downsides of Legion.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Just what I always wanted.
So
There's a lot of these you definitely wouldn't want to just choose, you know?
yeah, we're currently only at 6. I mean, I guess we could do a Teensyville. There's nothing stopping it.
That's true. That's
All
true.
Leviathans in here?
A big teensy.
No, all of them are in here, Aurora.
Yeah, if there is a role, it is in here. It's
Oh,
just there's
God.
a few you can't pick because like
Yep.
you can't be atheist.
Yeah.
No atheist, no engineer, no pit hag.
Oh, actually, it looks like those are not even on script, so that works. All right. Do we just want to run a teensy while we wait for folks to cycle on in?
Let's see if a crazy six person would work with this.
teensy whale buffet.
Yep.
Smile.
A
Oh,
teensy whale
boy.
buffet.
Oh
God.
god.
Wow.
We're gonna do a regular TC script.
No, why not?
Oh boy.
Let
All right,
tonight
let's do
is the
it.
night of chaos.
Apparently.
Apparently.
At least for a bit. Aurora might take over, but I want to try this because it's stupid.
I'm not doing well with that.
This
Oh, yeah,
is
no.
a really stupid script. Yeah,
you would be wanting
this
to-
script is not intended to win.
Yeah, no. This script is dumb. I know this is dumb. It's going to probably be a bad idea, but it'll be funny.
True.
This will be a very fast select characters because I'm not really selecting them.
True.
Oh yeah, there's special role icons that just say pick an outsider or pick a townsfolk.
Yep,
Yeah.
which I am about to pass out. And bam. Good night, Ravenswood Bluff. I hit M instead of N.
Oh, Dev switched to evil eyes. Dev's evil.
God damn it, Dev.
Every time.
All right. Which I'm just going to start at the top and go clockwise to make it completely unguessable.
Hello.
Hello. What townsfolk would you like to be?
I was thinking you were gonna do the cards for this so I could look at the list, but you know what? On 6 players, I actually think Clockmaker's pretty good, so let's do Clockmaker.
Very well. I will be back after I have everyone's decisions.
Okay.
Pit Hag is not allowed. That is one of the few limitations. You are not allowed to pick a Pit Hag. Greetings. I
What?
feel like I know the answer, but what would you like to be?
Chef.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Yeah, understandable.
I will be back after I have everyone's answers.
No, okay.
Hello. Which
This is
outsider
gonna
would
be-
you like to be?
Tough. I want this to go fast, so Golem.
Golem, very well. Give me a second to find them. Am I blind?
You may only nominate once per game. It's second row of the outsiders if
There we go.
it's the full screen.
Yeah, I forgot there was a search bar. All right. You don't wake up, so I will not be back. Hello. What minion would you like to be? Hello?
Oh god damn it! I accidentally muted that one too. I'm like sitting here like, oh god, I was just looking at one. Which one was it? Let's do something silly and do mastermind for this teensy.
All right. It has been chosen.
Yeah.
I will not be back because you don't wake up.
Hello.
Hello. What demon would you like to be?
I will be the Vortox today.
You will be the Vortox. Very well.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. Honestly, probably pretty good because April and Goob would have both agreed that the demon and minion were next to each other. So, yeah. Hello.
Hello.
What townsfolk would you like to be?
There are so many options. I just wrote down a couple.
Mhm.
I'm thinking Professor would be fun.
You wish to be the professor. Very well. All right. I will not be back tonight because nobody's a corpse yet.
Okay, cool.
Have a good one. Okay. Search bar. Use it. Yeah, Chef 0, Clock 2, I think is going to be it. And Chef goes first. Hello.
Hello.
You learn a 0.
All right, thank you.
And yeah, I think a 2 makes the most sense.
Hello.
Hello. You get a 2.
A 2. Okay, so that's actually like the best number I could hope for, other than a 1 or a 3.
Wait, so it's the best number except for
3.
okay, because like you said a 1 or a 3, so it's like
I mean, it tells me it's one. Actually, no, it is the best number because it tells me it's one of 3 people because it can't be Aurora or Rue.
all right. Good luck. Can't be Aurora or Rue, you say. Good to know. Good to know.
Using it over a meme video, just
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Offered up as part of a grisly buffet is your local neighborhood storyteller. Find the demon, kill them, you know the drill. Dap as you will.
There is a dog barking outside my window. All right, who wants to admit to poisoning me, Night One?
Sorry.
the smile.
You know what? Oh, that's not it. Rue, come here.
Oh, respect.
Well,
The
so what's our
smile.
ship number?
The 0.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like,
Does it?
well, it would only be 0 or 1.
Who knows? It could have become a 2 from a goon.
True.
Hi,
Oh,
Kira.
shit, that's
Welcome
right.
on in.
Or bounty
Do you want to
hunter.
join
Gotta-
for
Somebody pick
whale
fucking
buffet?
bounty hunter.
There could be a lot of things that mess with it, but I have a 0. For all we know, there could be another ship out there that's ruined my
we are
numbers,
currently at
but-
teensy.
What if everybody chose chef? That'd be fun.
It's what roles are useful, and
If you're a good roll that can kill, you should tell me, because if you can kill me and prevent the demon from doing anything, that's proving me.
Oh.
Or are you virgin?
It's a once a game power.
Are you virgin?
I'm not virgin.
What the fuck? Are you Gollum? Like, what are you doing?
I'm Golem.
Golem. Okay. Oh, if you're Golem, then you should punch Dev, April, or Kagan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
'Cause
thinking.
if they don't die, then they're the demon.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what I was getting to.
Okay. Yeah, don't punch me then.
but yeah, this is a really dumb script. So this is going to be chaos.
Hmm.
I'm gonna
So
squish you.
I have reason to trust you.
Okay.
I'm the clockmaker with a 2, so if that's true, it can't be you or Rue.
Not how
Clockmaker
that
with a
works,
2.
though.
Awesome.
Because Aurora and Rue could be.
It
It's
can't
less
be me or Rue.
likely.
Awesome. So, all right, yeah. So
you're
so
in
that
the
would mean
server,
it's
yeah?
either April, Dev, or Kagan. All right, cool. Well, I'll go ahead and give you my role because that checks out. I just decided to just go basic and choose Slayer.
Slayer. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, this
We're gonna turn
includes
this into
everyone.
nobody fucking move.
All right. So
I'm a killing roll, and that's all I'll tell you.
Yo, Murmder, I have someone else claiming to be a possible killing role for one of their 3s.
Ooh. I'm not even gonna give a 3.
Lord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sentinel is also very required in the script because there's no setup abilities. This should be very fast though, so I won't. Also, you saw this. You saw everyone, so. But I will give you Grim access if you request it.
Abba.
Aurora, get back here.
Oh,
Sag.
sad face.
And nominations and all of the pre-nomination nonsense is now available.
Oh god.
Aurora?
Oh god.
I would like to form a cult.
All right. Aurora is claiming cult leader and requesting to form a cult. What is your cult about, Aurora?
Wait, why did I nom myself?
This is the only way for me to do a cult.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be about wingies.
All right. And everyone, feel free to raise your hand if Aurora is a cult leader, and all good players raise their hand. The cult leader shall win, but their alignment changes every night. I will note, or can change every night.
Yeah, it's based off of the
Hmm.
next to.
1.
I don't have
I guess
wings.
it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Dev, April, and Aurora all want to form a cult. Unfortunately, a
Wings.
cult does not form.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Anything else? Then nominations are open. Rue?
I would like to nominate Devman.
All right. Dev's dead. What
Sweet.
is your accusation?
I'm sorry, Devman.
All right. Your defense?
Which of the 17,000 rolls did that?
I'll open the floor.
I can tell you exactly which one that was. That was Golem.
Oh, God.
All right, I think we nominate this.
Oh, you know what's really funny? Is I took the professor role so I could resurrect somebody.
Oh, no.
No.
Then I died. Let's go!
All right. Running the vote on Dev if you would like to kill a corpse.
Aurora, if you're telling the truth, you should shoot either April or Kagan, and then we would nominate the other if they don't die.
Oh. All right.
I shoot April.
All right. Aurora readies their crossbow, points it at April. Nothing happens.
Okay.
I
well, this
give
game's
you
over
chef
quickly.
info, and this is how you treat
Well, I'll
them.
nominate Kagan.
Goob nominates Kagan. Tell us why.
Okay, so assuming that all of the info I know has not been lied about and I'm not drunk, I'm the clockmaker with a 2, which clears Aurora and Rue from me. And actually, wait, does it? No, yeah, because Rue has to be the golem. So yeah, Aurora can't be the demon. So that would mean that Dev, April, or Kagan is the demon. So
All right. And your defense?
I have no defense because what the hell just. I'm not the demon. That's all I can say.
All right.
I don't have information either.
In that case, I'll run the vote on you. Or floor's open first. Durr.
All right, I have a really crazy world out there. We have a Vortox game.
It could be a Vortex game.
it could be.
Oh no.
In which case, we still need to execute
Well, we need to-
anyways,
yeah,
and this
we
is
need
my
to-
demon
Yeah.
candidate.
Yep, fair enough.
Oh yes, they die not executed. You're right.
Also, Dev, because of all the chaos, I will remind you, if you use your vote, you'll lose it. 3 votes required, starting with Aurora.
God, what if it's a Zombull?
Oh god.
One,
It's a Zom- Wait,
two,
that was the
3,
demon, and
4.
it's a Zombull.
No,
It can't
'cause,
be both.
4's enough.
Yeah, well, Devmon couldn't be the Zombull
Oh,
because they're
because
the
the
demon. They
golem
would
was
not.
Golem.
If they're
All
the demon,
right.
can't let a golem.
Any further nominations? Kagan's marked for death.
Wow,
And-
Golem is actually a hard Zumble check. Okay.
Yeah.
Ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is
One.
a mastermind.
Kagan is executed, and the day ends.
There's a
Hmm.
mastermind.
Oh god. There's a mess.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I told you.
What did you pick then, Kagan?
Oh no.
Hello.
Make a choice.
I will kill Root.
Very well. I'm going to have to give them a bit because I cannot confirm that there is not a waking roll. Even if no one is claiming it, I'm still going to give a little bit of time. And I think that should be enough.
Smile.
Oh
What
my
hat are you
God.
hiding under? That's
All
Jeff's
right.
hat.
Good morning,
Everything.
Ravenswood Bluff. Unfortunately, your friendly neighborhood golem is no longer guarding this town.
Oh,
No,
that's
not
fine.
the Root.
As we are in the
Aw.
final 3, nominations are immediately open.
I nominate.
You can't
Yeah, you
nominate your
can't
candidate.
I nominate April.
All right, Aurora nominates April. Tell us why.
What's under that chef's hat, April?
Your defense, April?
Enough cookies to flood the world. Now get me off this pedestal.
The floor is open.
Oh,
I'm curious. Before we go through the nomination, what are Dev's, April's, and Kagan's roles? Because this is important information.
Yeah. Professor.
What do you think my role is?
What do you think April's the Vortox.
I'm chef with a 0.
Kagan, what are you?
Chef with a 2, but I'm not.
You.
Oh no!
One of us is drunk. One of us is drunk. Chef was funny. Come on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Okay, so if I'm Clockmaker and not poisoned, then that clears Aurora. So mechanically, it has to be April to me. But if April's the Vortox, or one of them is the Vortox, then I don't know.
All right.
Who am I voting on, Town? Who am I voting on?
The chef.
I have a sneaking suspicion that both chefs are drunk.
I'm going to run the vote.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be running the vote on April, starting with Rue.
If Kagan was a Zombo, there wouldn't be a death.
2 votes required.
Clockmaker information's right. That's kind of what I'm betting on.
1, 2. 2 is enough.
Oh,
April's marked for death. Any further nominations?
I don't know what's going on.
I'm actually no longer sure if it's April.
All right, you know what? I'll nominate Goob.
April nominates Goob. Tell us why.
I am your good chef. Do not kill me. I think this Clockmaker info is bullshit.
All right, and your defense, Goob?
Clockmaker is a really good role to take on 6 players, because if you're sober, it's really strong, but I feel like I might be poisoned or something.
All right, the floor is open.
Clockmaker Night 1 poison would be funny.
It would be.
Oh god.
Rue,
Oh,
Rue, don't vote on this. You're the golem. I genuinely think it has to be April or Aurora.
We just can't tie it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah, okay.
I will run the vote, starting with April. 2 to tie, 3 to kill.
What if it's Aurora
1.
the entire time?
It could be, but with my info, it mechanically can't be. So I don't know if anybody else has info on Aurora.
That's why I think it's a
who's saying your info isn't live?
All right.
Info is Vortox.
I was the only honest person here.
Goob?
Hey,
Would you like to nominate Aurora as the only remaining valid nomination?
Fine, just to see if Town wants to.
All right.
I'll nominate Aurora.
Goob nominates Aurora. Tell us why.
In case people think my info is poisoned.
All right. And your defense, Aurora?
I have no fucking clue at this point, but just do not tie it.
All right. The floor is open.
I think Rue is the only one that was able to get any sort of truthful information this entire game.
True.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right.
I know that Devin is good.
Yeah.
I am sure through chef with a 0.
My clockmaker says Aurora has to be good, because if Rue is 2 steps away from if it's 2, then it can't be 2 steps away from me, because Rue is proven good. So then Aurora must also be proven good, because then it cycles. Dev must be not the demon, so it's mechanically it's between April and Aurora to me. If
it's a
All right.
Vortox game, your info is arbitrary.
I am going to run the votes
Oh.
on Aurora,
GG.
starting with
This is
Dev.
This is an amazing
Hey,
2 to tie, 3 to kill.
Please,
honestly,
don't kill your chef.
But it would be really
1,
funny.
2.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Chef
All
lives
right.
another day.
The day ends and nobody is
The
executed.
chefs can't die. We're not allowed to.
Okay,
We're not
well,
allowed to die.
Aiden's either the Zombool.
How did you not realize this?
Kagan's either the Zombool. I think Kagan might be the Zombool.
There was a death.
And
that could be
the
something.
game is over
okay.
as April's
Yeah.
corpse is revealed.
Oh.
And my
Let more
congratulations are due to the evil team. Okay then.
Dalenar, do your thing.
Yeah. I did ask for the choice, so I wasn't revealing if there was a protection roll, basically.
That's fair.
But yes, okay. So I'm just gonna reveal it in the order I asked people for their roles. Goob was our clockmaker, who learned a 2, I believe it was.
Yes.
April was our chef who learned a 0.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Rue was our golem who murdered Dev, our professor. Kagan was your mastermind, and Aurora was your Vortox.
I love it. You guys made a Vortox game.
Oh my god.
I figured, yeah. God, like,
I love how you
like,
guys
because
actually figured that out.
like Vortox on a teensy script is really tough because you
Yeah.
don't have enough days to parse that information.
Yeah,
I
that's
parsed
fair.
it immediately once you told me
Yeah.
you had a 2 and I had a 0.
I figured for a
and-
TC, like
Yeah,
I
but
was-
this
I'm
thing,
learning all these
April,
new
you could just
roles.
be fucking lying to me.
I'm a chef. Why would I ever lie about being a chef?
I figured as a TC, it would be like really good to do Vortox.
Oh,
Oh, this script is very goofy.
fucking imagine
Okay.
I
though
love it.
if Aurora had
Yeah.
picked Al Hadikia.
That would have been funny.
Two things. That was the funniest Vortox reveal I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the hell is the roles list?
Okay, so this script, you will not receive a role. You will receive either receive choose a townsfolk, choose an outsider, choose a minion, or choose a demon. And then you will get to pick any role from that category that you would like to be.
Oh,
If you
It
pick,
is
if you
literally
pick the same
grab
as somebody
bag. It
else,
is
one of
grab
you might be
bag.
drunk.
Yes. For the full
That's
rules,
so-
look at the bootlegger in Fabled, like hover over it. But
funny.
mostly there's just a couple that are banned because they are not fun, and setup effects do not apply with the exception of Bounty Hunter.
I'm glad that the general consensus is Atheist is not fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Because Atheist is not fun.
Atheist can be fun, but not on this, because in
It
this
needs
it's
to
not
be a
set up
script
properly.
around it.
Yeah. And not if you like choose it.
Yeah, because in this there would still be an evil team, so it just is a good win con that is guaranteed. Okay then.
Very,
Y'all want
very
to do another one?
interesting.
Yeah,
Let's go
sure.
for it.
Let's do it.
I'm happy to do one that isn't teensy.
Yeah.
Also, hello everyone.
Oh, yeah, also shuffle.
Hey, Yappa.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, hello. Yeah, we got Callie and Yappa.
I squished the yappa.
Yay.
Squish the yappa.
Okay. Oh, also I should note, because I forgot about it, there is a sentinel.
Yep.
So I could add or remove an outsider if I would like.
No, good.
I still can't get over. I knew what the outcome of that game was going
Well,
to be.
I now know how Golem works. Time to learn a new outsider.
If you get it.
Oh.
The Golem's
All
not a
right.
really common outsider in most scripts.
I have passed out the rolls once more.
Oh, I have to make decisions.
Yep.
Oh no.
Going to be the Vortox again.
Good luck, Ravenswood Bluff.
All right, everyone. We know what decision I'm gonna make.
Rue, the fuck? Why are you an outsider again?
The game just loves this. I'm gonna do my gut though. I'm gonna be a goon.
You're gonna be a goon. Very well.
Goon, yep.
Goon. Have fun. Hello.
hi.
What townsfolk would you like to be?
That's a very good question because I'm still trying to look through the list.
If you would like, I can come back to you.
Please do come back to me.
Hi.
Hello. What townsfolk would you like to be?
I'm gonna make the evil team scramble. And remember to tell them that I'm the demon or minion. I'm going magician.
You are going magician. Very well.
Thank you.
Okay, this is gonna be dumb. Also, hi, Sai. So yeah, well, this is going to be fun. What
Hello?
townsfolk would you like to be?
I will be the poppy grower.
Very well. Okay, then. Okay, I guess no information for the evil team. Got it. Magician, the demon thinks you're a minion, minions think you're a demon. And then poppy grower means they don't get their minion or demon information. At all. Hello, what demon would you like to be?
Leviathan.
Leviathan, very well.
Thank you, thank you.
That's not what I want.
Do you need anything else?
Just step out of the call.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. What townsfolk would you like to be?
I'm gonna pick Amnesiac this time.
Very well. I may take a bit to get back to you, but yes.
That is completely fine. Take your time.
Okay. No, a demon can be the summoner, but not a minion. Hi, dog toy. Welcome on in. Do not nom them off.
Hello.
What? Hello. What minion would you like to be?
God, I've got two options in my mind. I'm not sure which one's funnier. Between Evil Twin and Witch. Oh. I'm kind of leaning towards Evil Twin just to meme it up. And I think I'll go with that.
You're gonna go Evil Twin. Very well.
All right.
I am curious, before you go, what was your other choice?
Witch.
Fair enough. All right, good luck.
Thank you.
That is especially evil. Because... Okay. That's a very evil combo. What townsfolk would you like to be?
We shall be the cult leader.
The cult leader. Very well.
Yes.
That does mean our goon is going to be... Okay, I have to check as well. So, Leviathan has a couple of jinxes. Because it has to choose an alive player. So, the goon can actually trigger on the Leviathan. Because it does have to choose because of roles like Raven, Keeper, and Sage. But only after the first. And Callie. And what would you like to be?
Counter question. Odds or evens?
Even.
Even? Okay, I am the virgin.
You're the virgin. Very well. Okay. Town has no info. So we're going to need to make April's ability info-based. It is very... Yeah, this is going to be fucking fascinating. What do we give our amnesiac? What do we give our amnesiac? Do I have... I know I have a list of, like, ones I've been pondering. Do any of them work in this script? I might need to add a soul? That is a term I'm not familiar with, Amras. I want to give them something unique. They did want to be the amnesiac. Let's see. Oh, Spirit of Ivory. That might be something to consider. But I think that's fine. Let's see. I could do one that I have stolen, which is... Oh god, no, wait, no, I can't do that on this script. Do you guys... Does anyone have an idea for the amnesiac? Because I think a powerful info ability would be good here. I'm just not sure what. God, this is a long gap. Like, the only Amni ability I have lying around is each night choose a player, you learn the character of their nearest evil player. And I think that is fine. I think let's go with that. So, I might go with that. That's also an option. Because that one I've used before. Hopefully they don't remember it. Okay, Poppy Grower, Magician, Minion info. Greetings.
Hello.
I am here for your minion info.
Excellent.
But unfortunately, the smell of poppies prevents you.
Oh, that was going to be my goal if I got town. Okay, somebody's got my own game plan in mind.
But you know what? I think this is going to be extra funny. Is your evil twin is Aurora, the poppy grower.
Oh, let's go.
All right. Good luck.
That's going to be so funny. Thank you.
Don't know if this is. I don't want to do it on the magician. That would completely nullify the magician. Then, demon info. That would do almost nothing because we don't have any info. We need info here. Hello.
Hello.
Unfortunately, as you wake to receive your demon info, the smell of poppies prevents you from knowing who your minion is.
Noted.
I didn't think about bluffs but I'll just quickly pick some.
I have some myself.
That's fair, but I still am required to give you 3.
Cool.
You have Empath, Lycanthrope, or Banshee. Actually, not Lycanthrope, because... no. I'll stick to that.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. It's fine. Both are good. They won't use Lycanthrope. They have enough advantages. I gave them some really... It's so chaotic. Bluffs barely matter. Okay, you've got Evil Twin. Now Amnesiac, if we want to wake them. Jesus Christ. Let's just go with... I'm just gonna go with my go-to. Choose a player.
Hello. Choose a player. All right, I'm choosing Callie.
You are choosing Callie. Evil Twin.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna keep... You know what? No, I want to get them to be afraid of cult leaders. Because we've never had a cult leader. So I'm gonna turn Kagan evil on the first day. See what happens. You are evil.
Okay.
That also does mean they can solve the evil twin. But if they decide to go that way.
And then, like, Goop told
and
somebody, or Root told... Oh, sorry.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I do apologize.
Morning.
This script takes a bit. And it is with my great fervor that I announce this is a Leviathan game.
No!
This is day 1 of 5.
Oh, God.
You're welcome.
All right, time to learn what the Leviathan does.
All right, I'll give you all a few minutes to yap.
All right, if more than one good player is executed, evil wins. All players know that you're in play. After day 5, evil wins. Okay.
Yeah, we basically have one
We're on
free
the
execution. And if we
So if
butcher
anyone
that,
ever
then
nominates
we have to get
Callie-
them on day 5 or lose.
So
We can also hit minions.
You
Without-
can hit
yeah.
evil players, but
Yeah.
they're not going to come out as evil, obviously.
no.
Yeah.
So
Nominating me because I am counterintuitive against stupid plans right now.
Oh my God, this
It
is going
doesn't-
to be
it-
hell.
It doesn't matter what your role is.
Okay.
I'm the goon.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Oh?
I'm the goon.
You're the goon.
Yeah.
Question about Tea Lady.
Yes?
Does Tea Lady work for executes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Oh!
Huh?
I missed something. My apologies. Your Dev is your evil twin.
Oh, fun. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm very confused. I just got into chat with somebody. They went, "I have a stupid plan," and leaves.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to figure out what I got.
Oh joy. Fun. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so I vote you first
If the
thing,
Yapin
the
om
first
the
thing in the
Möth,
morning, right?
will this be a valid
I'm gonna
reason to
Beat
execute?
you with a wiffle ball bat.
This time, I'm gonna live. I'm gonna be the night watchman. And I'm going to give somebody the secret information.
Oh, this is so bad. This
Yeah,
is
it's
so
gonna go
bad.
I need to keep myself open in case April wants to
talk to you.
get their
I'm definitely
info.
just not gonna be voting. I'm gonna be making a public announcement here once everybody gets back.
Allie, I want to grab you.
Grab me.
Do you want to go 3 for 3?
Sure.
I am either the monk, the grandmother, or the tea lady.
Cool. Don't vote for me or nominate me ever.
Are you?
I am amnesiac.
Yeah, I'm amnesiac. Okay, I'm balloonist. I got Devmon.
All right. I picked Callie, and I was told evil twin.
Wait,
Do
what
with
did
the information as you
what did
will.
you say you were? Oh, you're amnesiac. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no evil twin announcement yet, so.
Oh god, all the outsider rolls. They're all
And the bell is struck. Any pre-nomination shenanigans that would like to be performed? Now is
I
the
have
time.
a public announcement.
Go ahead.
My role was, since there's a Leviathan to play, do not nominate me at all right now. I am your. I went virgin. I went virgin. So do not nominate me right now.
Wait, wait, no.
Wait, this counts as an execution.
It does count as execution. Yes, we immediately lose an execution.
Okay.
All right.
No, I
Would anyone like to do any pre-nomination shenanigans? Raise your hand if so.
I might have an idea for nominations.
All right, nominations are now open.
I'm just gonna come out and say this. I'm the tea lady, which I don't think is gonna be very useful. But if you're the virgin,
Yanko nominated Callie.
that means we can check April and Aurora.
Oh.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh no.
No, wait, no, don't. No, that still counts as an execution.
Yeah, it still counts as an execution.
It does?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah, we just don't die.
Oh, right.
No.
So we
Yeah.
can be really certain.
Is
Rue?
executed but does not die.
I
is
would
the
like
wording.
to juggle.
All right. Go right ahead.
No.
My juggle information is as follows. Devmon is the goon. Kagan is the goon. I'm the goon. Caligato is the goon. Goob is the goon.
All right.
Okay, things make sense now.
They were saying they could have
I'm the
tested
Goom?
the tea lady
I'd
using the
like to also
virgin,
hear
but
guess.
it
No,
still
I'm not the
counts as an
Goom,
execution.
I'm the
goon.
and Aurora's the demon.
Oh, what? Sorry? Say again?
Okay.
I'd like to also hear guess that Kagan is the minion and Aurora is the demon.
All right. Anything else?
I'd like the gossip that our town is great.
Okay, that is not accepted. But yes, any nominations? Raise your hand if you'd like to skip tonight.
I'll nominate Rue.
All right. Who nominates Rue? Tell us why.
You know, I said this and then I immediately remembered it's a Leviathan game. So.
All right. And your defense, Rue?
Are you sure about that, Goob?
The floor is open.
Yeah, I'm sure. I forgot already.
All right. Running the vote on Rue. 4 required.
No chaos, actually.
No, this is not a Leviathan game.
Thank you for the pets. That's awesome.
I don't think we execute today.
Definitely not first day.
All right.
Hey, am I completely useless as tea lady then?
Almost.
All right. Ending the day. If I don't hear a nomination in 5.
I mean, if we do kill one of Aurora or April,
3.
then that proves 3 people on the table.
2.
It's true, but is it worth
1. 0.
Not on day 1.
The day ends and nobody is executed. Good night. Okay then.
This is going to be an interesting.
That's strange. You might have an old cookie because I did update Kale and a 2 pet
because my brain was like, do we pick a roll every night? Are we adding a roll?
Oh, God, no.
Nothing happens there. We go
every night you get an additional roll and you have to figure it out.
Yeah. All right, so we.
Good morning.
Hello, please choose a player because of jinxes.
Okay, Kagan.
Kagan, very well. Yeah, I'm surprised, honestly. Next up is our Amnesiac, and the fun thing is the cult leader is still evil. Hello.
Hello.
Choose a player.
I would like to pick myself.
Yourself. In that case, Leviathan.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Do we make the cult leader good? That is the question. Yeah. Well, no, we can't turn... If they turn evil, we can no longer make the cult leader good. They win on day 5. Yeah, let's flip them. You are good.
Okay.
That's fair, Nyx. This is probably the worst introduction to the game, if I'm being completely blunt. Yeah, if they become the alignment of one of their neighbors. Good fucking lord. And this will now be day 2. Nothing else happens.
Cute.
That's true.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I am again required to announce that this is day 2 of a Leviathan game.
April or Aurora, do either of you have information rolls of any kind?
Nope.
Technically.
What's your chef number, April?
7.
You want to claim anything?
I'll be claiming before nominations. Just.
Oh. So here's a curious question: am I able to just nominate myself and then just execute myself?
If you are the virgin, yeah.
Yes, and that could end the game.
I have power.
Yeah, so it does something. We don't know what.
Something or other.
It is some sort of information.
All that
if you do figure out what it does, we can verify you by you nominating Callie.
Yeah, but at the same time...
Gappa's really trying to get someone to nominate Callie.
You.
The really silly thing, though, is if Kagan turns evil, they are a townsfolk. They could end the game by nominating Callie if someone else is executed first.
Callie, do you really want me to take away your power so quickly?
Then I'm just gonna be like, all right, you fuck it. I'm getting fortune teller because nobody else fucking wants to take fortune teller. Apparently,
I've
not heard a single damn thing.
We have a chef and a clockmaker on that teensy, so
If it's opposite me, Callie's opposite of me, so that would not work.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's got to be like you move a certain.
I have suspicions, but I have to ask it privately.
Oh yeah, April didn't use their guess the first day.
Honestly, we also might have.
Hello.
Hey, I'm gonna try and figure out what my ability does.
Ask away. You get to ask once a day.
Figure out the closest evil roll.
Elaborate slightly further.
Whoever I pick, I learn the closest evil roll from that position.
All right, fucking hell, that's a bingo.
All right, there we go. Thank you.
Okay, then. And the really silly thing is, both of their info was arbitrary. Okay, then. That was quick. Oh, wait, no, it has
So
to, right, it has
I'm
to be
going to
good player,
immediately,
not townsfolk.
To say, Rue, Callie, and Goob are good. However, somewhere near them is an evil twin.
Oh my god.
Wait, they would have been notified if they had an evil twin, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should have just pinged it to me.
I did that when we were evil twins. We decided not to say it for a bit.
Does evil twin break?
Rue, are you actually the goon?
Am I? Am
I?
All right.
God,
Pre-nomination shenanigans are now open.
I've told a lot of people that. I don't know.
My
Kagan?
third eye is opened.
Hi, I have a way to save the entire town. I would like to form a cult.
All right. Kagan requests to form a cult. I've also been informed that you can just simply raise your hand if you would like to join the cult after Kagan does their little speech. Would you like to join?
Okay.
What is your cult about, Kagan?
Well, it's about cheese, of course, and cheese is going to save the town, right?
Very well.
We don't have to worry about Leviathan. We have
kind
cheese.
of cheese?
Whatever
Wait,
kind you
minions are there?
want.
1 million?
There is a wide variety of cheeses, some you've never heard of.
What's your favorite?
Mine is Havarti or Munster. I
All
can't
right.
really decide between the two.
Okay.
If you would like to join the cult of cheese, raise your hand.
I have the bug hand right now.
You don't like cheese.
I was trying to click on it. Cobalt green.
And yes,
Come on, cheese.
I will begin a 5-second countdown. If after that 5-second countdown, all good players have their hands raised, a cult will be formed, and the cult leader will win, whatever alignment they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, freeze. That is Dev, Kagan, Rue, Callie, and Goob with their hands raised. A cult was not formed. Any further shenanigans?
I'll workshop the approach.
Get some
You don't like
flyers.
cheese.
All right, nominations are now
Monsters
open.
Like, Monster's a good choice and everything, but there's far better out there.
Before we go to nominations, I have a lot of info I have to give out now.
Please
Okay.
do.
I
Yeah,
picked
you have
Amnesiac, and I have figured out my ability.
Oh.
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 No wonder it took so long.
I pick a player each night, and I figure out the closest evil roll to them.
Oh.
Oh.
I picked myself the last night, and I got Leviathan.
What?
I picked Callie the first night and got Evil Twin.
Oh god.
Oh. Okay. It's,
So,
Maybe we
somewhere
should try to.
this side of the table,
So you're saying there's a good
I
goon and a
would-
bad goon somewhere.
I would love
Does
to
evil twin
see.
good at night?
I would love to see Aurora nominate Kelly.
Yeah. Do it, Aurora.
I know who the
Does-
evil twin is, and it's not Callie.
I know who the evil twin is.
Yeah.
Does the
Dev.
evil twin select at night?
The evil twin does not select at night. No.
In that case, we should
Okay.
just do the cult tomorrow.
Okay, so Rue, you're the goon, right?
Maybe.
Because that's what you
Oh,
claimed
God damn it.
immediately. Because I was told by somebody you should have received a ping last night, and you weren't, and you did, and I assume you didn't.
What's a ping?
You would know.
Don't do this.
All right.
I feel like Aurora's the evil twin.
Any
Aurora?
nominations? Ending the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And no one is executed, and a Vortox wins in another reality.
Well, we know it's Legion, so we're safe.
My brain is screaming
Or
right
not
now.
How did I confirm the
The
cult?
Vortox did win the first night?
Odd question. Can outsiders be chosen as part of the evil twin pairing?
Yes, technically.
How did I confirm the
fuck,
cult
that throws that
leader?
out
Am
the
I
window.
stupid?
Okay.
Don't
Defenestrated.
Also, I'm now just also realizing. If the good twin nominates the virgin, evil just automatically wins.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Yep.
Where does Leviathan even
Does
act? I guess not in
But
this.
I still
Wait,
think
why?
everything would be fine if Aurora nominated Kelly.
We just
Go ahead and select Dev.
You choose Dev. Very well. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too dramatic about it. It's fine. Cult leader is a weird one. I don't use them very often. So I still need to learn how they work. That's part of why I'm doing this, to learn dumb roles. Cult leader, do we flip-flop them? Amnesiac first, though.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick Kagan.
Kagan. Evil twin.
All right, thank you.
I don't know. Admittedly, I don't think Yappa's as experienced. Yet, but yeah, I'm doing that I did that for Aurora's fake cult leader as well. Let's see. Oh god, okay. That's fair. Yeah, that would be very strange. And I guess you just wouldn't declare that. I guess you don't technically declare that it's a new day anyway. It's not part of the rules. But it would mean that they could, on that day, execute a good player. Okay. Amnesiacs. We have almost nobody waking at night. Very silly.
Twin and Leviathan, the goon can only be good.
Yeah.
That is
There's
true.
And
nothing else.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It is day
Good morning.
3 of a Leviathan game.
All right.
Well,
I'd like to share my info that I got last night.
Please do.
I picked Kagan and got Evil Twin.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me either. Considering what was your day 1 pick?
The day 1 pick was Callie.
And then you got what?
I got Evil Twin from Callie.
What?
Is the virgin an evil twin?
No.
I don't really believe it was.
Wait, does it only show adjacent for you, or am I a possibility for that too?
No. I mean, you could be. I learned the closest evil role from the seat that I selected.
Did you bingo that?
Okay.
Wait, so what happens
I learned.
If we kill the Leviathan and the evil twin's still in play, what happens?
On our timer.
Yes,
The Leviathan is like Bale and I will just stop announcing it's a Leviathan game, and we have to negotiate.
Figure out who the evil twin is. Okay.
Yeah. That's gonna be problem number 2, I think.
Well,
yeah.
I will also note. Well, everyone's gone. Never mind.
Well,
nobody wanted to talk to the moth getting
because
head
technically the Leviathan announced the day Leviathan announcements are not part of the Leviathan role. So you're technically not entitled to know if there is a Leviathan alive or not.
Oh, this is bad.
Leviathan, I picked Kagan, got Evil Twin.
You got Kagan, then get Evil Twin, because the evil twin pair is Dev and Aurora.
Dev and Aurora. Okay, that narrows it down to Dev is the evil. Dev is the evil.
Because Callie is closer to Aurora than Dev.
Well, here's the thing.
I think giving these as opposites.
What if Yappa's lying to us?
Yappa could just be the Leviathan. That is true.
Yeah. That's honestly what I think is going on.
Honestly, I think it might be a better idea to execute Yappa in case they're lying, because executing a player and them not dying still doesn't tell us anything.
Yeah, I think this is the solve, but no, it's closest evil
Goob, I need
period.
to talk to you.
Not closest
Goob,
counterclockwise.
I need to talk to you.
Yeah. Because of the placement, because they're equidistant from the two people they checked. And I should have actually just given them both evil twin.
No, they're gonna run down the timer. No.
Oh no! Gotta be quick.
Go.
Fair enough. Yeah, that good to know for the future if I use this ability again. And pre-nomination shenanigans are now open.
So I think I've learned a few things.
This complicates things.
Please raise your hand if you would like to do a shenanigan. Kagan.
I of course would like to form a cult.
Anything else to add to your cult?
Yeah. We'll add crackers and cheese. So.
All right.
It's the cult for crackers and cheese. So you
Aurora
have a variety of
charcuterie?
things. Oh,
If-
maybe.
If you would like to join the cult of crackers and cheese, please raise your hand.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Can you guys note that Devman's raising their hand and I'm not? Just
In
note that for later.
5, 4, 3,
Join the cult.
2, 1,
join the cult.
0. With those hands, no cult is formed.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm not raising my hand.
All right.
Because you don't like cheese. I get it.
Okay.
Any other
Lactose
shenanigans?
intolerant.
Brew? All right. Nominations are open.
Okay. I have a big ask that I am thinking about right now.
Okay.
Yappa,
Yeah, that's me.
could you vote Callie, please?
Oh no, that's a bad idea.
That seems like a bad idea.
I'd rather
The
not.
information I have
And I hear
narrowing
why.
down. The evil twin is on the top half of the table. The evil twin is down the bottom half. Yeah, evil twin's up top, Leviathan's on bottom or bottom right.
I'm gonna
nominate
that
April.
because I think I know who the evil twin
Aurora,
is. and
did you just say you're nominating April?
Yes.
All right. Nominate April.
All right. Yeah, the information that April's giving, I mean, they seem to have figured out their amnesiac ability, but it's very inconsistent and it doesn't make a lot of sense. I know who the evil twin is. So this is not an evil twin thing. But
I'd be quite something to
April,
claim Virgin.
I don't know. I
as
feel like this will
Leviathan.
clear the most worlds if we're wrong.
All right, and your defense, April?
I do not want to clear this world. I want to get rid of our Leviathan here. The info I have is it's either you, Aurora, or Yappa here. I know. Either there's a high chance that Dev here is the evil twin with the information I am currently gathering.
All right, the floor is open.
I'm really confused. Like, how do you know that it's either me or Yappa?
With the information I have.
But you okay. But it doesn't make sense. Just
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's the amnesiac ability.
Yeah.
Right.
I think. Do we?
All right.
Good. Okay.
I'm going to run the vote, unless saying more? Nope. Okay, running the vote on April, starting with Dev. 4 votes required. Someone is sneezing in the background.
That's my background. My bad.
That's why I was like, wait, is something happening? No, it's fine.
We definitely don't want to execute April.
Last I checked, 0 was not enough.
Here, I'm gonna come out
Rue
with
nominates Devman.
Rue nominates Dev. Tell us why.
For your health.
And your defense?
That's really rude. But I can talk about that more. Hi, I have an evil twin. That evil twin is Aurora. I sent a ping of Nightwatch to Rue, and Rue's refusing to acknowledge it, for whatever reason.
All right, the floor is open.
I have gotten no notification of that. I literally do not have any notification of that.
Rue, this is an extremely important question. Are you actually the goon or no?
I am the goon.
Okay, then if Devmon is the Night Watchman, you wouldn't have received it anyways, because nobody else can pick.
Keep in mind that Devman has voted both times to join the cult. There's a reason I haven't. It's
The
because
cult's
Dev's
great.
evil twin.
A good player wants to join a cult if the cult leader is good.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
cult leader may not be good because the cult leader becomes the alignment of an alive neighbor. Because there's a very good chance that Kagan could be evil.
All right.
And if Rue is
Because
good,
Devman is evil.
I am going to run the votes for required on Dev, starting with Kagan.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out with my info now,
One.
and by my info I mean my actual
Two.
role, because the fact that there's an evil twin has kind of spoiled my plan. I'm the
Oh.
magician,
2 is not enough.
so because the demon knows the evil twin pair, and I'm not in the evil twin pair, they can just go to the evil twin and say, "Yo, you're the actual minion." So I'm pretty sure the evil twin knows who the demon is, and the demon knows who the evil twin is, because I'm the magician. I've been lying to everybody that I was the balloonist.
All right.
that makes more sense. I was wondering
Okay.
if you
Okay, that complicates things because you would have not gotten. Wait, you're claiming
What?
magician, but I'm the poppy grower. I guess I might as well just come out with my role.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have known anything.
You
Yeah.
can't be the poppy grower if Devmon is the night watchman.
All right.
Can't be the night watchman because Devman's the evil twin.
Final
No,
call
I would
for
like to
nomination.
nominate Aurora.
If
I would like
you
to
two are
nominate
evil twin
Aurora.
pairs, you know each other's roles.
Yappa is nominating Aurora. Tell us why.
Between April's information, what Goob said, I am willing to believe that Aurora is at least the evil twin.
All
which
right.
gets
And
that
your,
out.
and your defense?
I mean, like I said, I'm the poppy grower. Goob's magician claim makes me incredibly suspicious now. I have no idea how Good's gonna win this game. But just do what you will. That's
All
my
right.
information. Since I can't be killed in the night, I might as well just be honest with it. I didn't really realize that until just now.
The floor is open.
You won't die if you are the poppy grower, because I'm the tea later, but we will use it by execute.
I mean, that
both
would
your
hard
both the
confirm
neighbors
the
need to
three
be
of us at
good,
the
right?
bottom.
They do both have to be good.
With the twin being in play and
It still
it being
counts as
between
an execution.
I don't feel
Yeah.
safe
Yes.
voting on this regardless because of there being twin evil or not. I do not feel good voting
All
on
right.
this.
4 votes
We
required.
have to eventually. I still believe Aurora is the evil one.
4 votes required, starting with
Look at those duck
Yappa.
Look at those duck eyes over there.
Either way, like we can not execute today, but tomorrow is the last day we can safely execute anybody.
And we
Yeah,
could
so
probably
definitely have to execute
4 is not
tomorrow.
enough. Any further nominations?
I feel like Aurora has to be the evil one, because if you're evil twin, you know the other player's role. The evil twin is told the twin's role, and the twin is
Would
told
it-
that the other player is the evil twin.
Would it make sense for me to nominate Caligado tomorrow?
All right.
If you're the good twin, no, because you'll die, and then the game is over.
Ending the day in 5, 4, 3,
Oh yeah, because this is day
2.
3.
1. Nobody is executed.
That
Good
probably
night.
would have been a good idea today. Oh well.
That's I tried to say I want either Yap or Aurora to vote Callie to figure him out.
Oh, this is very
I thought
silly.
you were saying me or Yappa was
Does
the demon.
Leviathan Poppy Grower, is that a
It
jinx?
would
think
sure help
April
narrow
is.
down my info I've been getting.
True.
That's true.
Wait, oh yeah. If,
I was considering it, and then it was after I already not.
quick question before I choose. If I choose Rue, will they become evil?
If they are the goon, yes, a evil player
Yeah,
would have
if they're
selected
goon.
them.
Okay, cool. Then I choose Rue.
Very well. Okay. I don't know. I feel like everyone is just confused. So you are also drunk by fucking goon. They have. You are
Holy
evil.
cow. Oh.
Yep, cult leader is obligated to be flipped. So this has just gone very bad for good. Okay. Who's next? And our amnesiac. Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna pick a Goob.
You're going to pick Goob. Goon.
A Goon. Got it. Thank you.
They did have the game solved. I could have just thrown Leviathan, but they have plenty of info. And then our cult leader turns evil. You are evil.
Noted.
Okay, then. This is going to be weird. Yeah, no, straight up. Because it is a 50-50. So, like, 50 good, 50 evil. They could almost even force through it on Aurora if they convince one person. Yeah. These two don't know that they are evil. They don't know that the other one is evil, necessarily. Leviathan has a jinx where they choose a player. As part of... because of... And even though those roles are not in play that it jinxes with, unless Poppy Grower is one of them, they are still obliged to pick a player. Oh yeah, it is. Or no, that's Little Monster. Is there one? No, there is not one. But for things like Sage, Banshee, Ravenkeeper. All right.
Yeah.
So
because Rue hasn't.
Yeah.
God,
And
if
good
you'd
morning,
only picked
Ravenswood
me with
Bluff.
the Night Watchman ability, I would have known immediately.
I should have. I really should have.
This is day 4 of a Leviathan game.
So we have to make the right shot.
Kagan, save us.
That's all right.
The only person that I would not vote for right now is Stepman.
Good right now, I assume, right? Like, you've got to be good. I think Devon has to be the good twin.
Yeah, that's.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm feeling. It's a mess.
Oh god.
God, why did nobody go for info rolls? I can't
This is
even.
what I was
I
saying.
can't even project the blame because I'm the fucking magician.
This is what I was saying earlier. It was like everybody's going to choose information roles. I'm like everybody's going to choose a role they want to be.
That's all I need to know. And you got Leviathan in yourself, correct?
A Leviathan on myself, and that is so far the only Leviathan ping I've gotten. Yes.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Has Callie realized? 4 players need to join the cult. All good players must choose to join the cult.
Majority of it figured out.
Oh shit! I'm a fabled. Okay, I'll take that. This game's fucked. I have no idea what to think of it.
I am very confused.
I know.
We'll
I'm
probably be
confused
moving away
just as
from
much
Whale
as
Buffet
you
after
are.
this.
So you got a bingo on this ability where it's the nearest evil player.
Yes.
I wonder if you're the drunk.
No,
I sure
no,
hope
you
not.
have the. Yeah, evil can
There's
force.
no way Rue can be. There's no way Rue can be good, or no way Rue can be evil unless the evil twin is fake. But I don't see why 2 people would lie about the evil twin on a 1 minion script.
Confirming that Aurora is the other twin?
Yes.
Cool.
The Leviathan. The Leviathan has a jinx. But I can't confirm this. Scream.
I want to give it at least one more day.
I think April's fucking drunk, or like I don't.
Oh my
it doesn't. Like their ability. If they bingoed it, it doesn't make any sense anymore.
All right.
This game does not make sense at all.
Nominations
No,
are
it
now
doesn't.
open. And
I
pre-nomination,
nominate-
actually, first pre-nomination shenanigans.
Let's
Kagan?
go cult.
Oh my god.
Not
right.
just yet.
I've improved the cult further. I'm adding small slices of meat and other things to add to the crackers and cheese.
As,
Oh,
as
yeah,
much as I
Nice.
want
Good
the
idea.
charcuterie,
All
as
right.
much as I
People-
really want the
there's a charcuterie
charcuterie
cult.
board, I do not
Yeah,
trust this right now because there's a 50-50 you could be good or evil.
All right. If you would like to join the cult, please raise your hand in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nowhere close enough
Yeah.
hands, anyways.
Yeah.
The cult is not
Yeah.
formed.
Did we not want me?
What else?
All right.
What else?
Any other shenanigans?
I
Nope.
nominate. Never
Now
mind, we're not
nominations are
nominations.
open.
I nominate Yappa.
You nominate Yappa. Tell us why.
I am going solely on 100% of the information from April here at this point, and I've got it figured out for the most part. Night 2 was a Leviathan ping. Last night was a ping on Goob and got Goon as the closest evil, potentially. everything that I'm seeing right now with the confirmation of the twins being between Dev and Aurora, Yappa's the only one that I'm seeing right now that is the Leviathan here at this point.
All right, and your defense?
I was actually going to bring up the fact that I think April is either A, drunk, or B, the demon, because based on our information, it seems pretty clear that Aurora is the evil twin, which makes no sense that Kagan pinged would have given evil twin. So I think either April's drunk or something is wrong with her ability. Maybe sorry, Balinar, if it was something like that, but I don't think we can trust April's ability.
All right, the floor is open.
Okay, here's
Send it.
what. No, don't send it yet. Here's what I'm proposing right now. I think right now, the best way we can parse this information is to execute April. If April dies, then Yappa is either not the tea lady or Aurora is evil. Then we execute Yappa. If they're the Leviathan, we get another day with the twins.
Okay, can we confirm that we get day 5 for nominating?
Yes, it is
yes,
the
you
end
get
of
one
day
April,
5 that a
do it.
Leviathan will win.
Do it,
Yeah.
April. Do
All
it.
right.
I think I agree with that, Goob.
I am running the vote on Yappa, beginning with April.
There's just a major issue I have with this idea.
What's that?
This doesn't prove Yappa or Aurora's innocence.
At this point,
I mean,
I'd
if
rather get
you-
the
if you
Leviathan
don't
out to
matter-
negotiate things.
0 is
Doesn't
not
matter
enough.
who their evil twin is at this
Any
point.
further nominations?
Just do it
So we're
anyhow.
having April nominate Callie?
Like if
Or are we
April,
just
if
killing
April
Callie?
nominates Callie and dies, we know Aurora's the evil twin. But then we have to find who the Leviathan is.
Wait,
I
how do we know
don't-
that Aurora's the evil twin.
No, I want. If April is
Oh,
confirmed to be good, no, Aurora would not be the evil twin.
No, Aurora would be the good twin if April.
Yes,
is.
the good twin. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I nominate Callie.
All right. You're dead.
Ah, interesting.
Oh.
Good night.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
all right.
April's
so one of
either
those-
Yappa's not the tea lady or Aurora is the evil
Yappa
twin.
is not the
Wait.
tea lady.
But either way, we know that the cult leader is good now.
Yeah.
No, because Dev is the evil twin.
No, that's a
How do
50-50
we-
still.
how do we
No.
know the cult
Didn't you
leader's
just say
good?
that we know that Aurora is the
do
evil?
not pay attention to Kagan's profile picture, I promise to you.
Brew again.
Rue. All right. Okay, so if okay. They're still drunk. So even though it's day 5, yeah, so they have not technically killed an evil, and we are going to be going to day 6, even if a Leviathan is still in play. Jesus Christ. Amnesiac does not wake up. Cult leader stays evil. There is literally nothing for me to do here. There is quite literally nothing for me to do at this point. Oh, right, thank you, yes. No ability. But we don't add a 1. Wait, does that technically mean that the Leviathan would never trigger? Or... Okay, yeah, I guess because it depends on exactly how it's set up, but if it's just at any time past day 5. I already did the Jinx ability with the Rue.
Any other evil that can select?
Yeah.
We know who our minion is.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. This is day 5 of a Leviathan game.
Okay, it's either Dev or Aurora. One of them has to be the Leviathan. The other is not the evil twin. They're bluffing evil twin. I swear to fuck.
I still think it's Yappa at this point based
I
off
don't
of
think it's
April's
Yappa
information.
anymore.
Wait,
I'm
April.
gonna-
So you got
Oh my
Goon was evil?
I got Goon for my 4-day info.
So it
Or do whatever night
it's
for
gotta
info,
be
whatever.
something else. Oh
Like,
man.
No, the day 2 ping of April pinging herself and getting Leviathan as the neighbor, I think it's Yappa at this point.
No. If April pinged themselves and got true information, then it would be
And it's the
Dev.
closest evil.
But then I pinged
Yeah.
Kate and it got evil twin.
pinged me and got
Which
evil
you could have
twin.
been like
I
poisoned
think
that
Goob might
night
be
or
thinking
something,
that
and
the
it just
ability
gave
is
you
clockwise.
arbitrary or fake info.
I hate this game so much.
I hate it.
I think Goob
I
thinks the
still-
ability
I
I'm going
genuinely
with
have no
clockwise.
idea which is which at this point.
I'm going with my
Yeah.
gut and still saying it's
So we're-
Yappa.
I think
So we're
it's
not
a
doing
kobold.
Colt now.
I know kobolds. Trust me. I know
I
kobolds.
am Kobold.
Like the thing is,
You are
if
Kobold.
April picked me and learned
Evil Kobold.
Goon, then that,
Okay,
no, because
that-
I would be closer to Aurora then.
Yeah.
I have information.
All
Yes,
right.
Dev,
What happens when you ping a goon?
you get drunked,
Yes,
and
and nothing happens as a result.
yes, and
Oh.
And because of that,
Wait,
if
I
you
don't
send a
understand.
message through, it doesn't.
All right. If are there any pre-nomination shenanigans? Kagan?
It's the last chance. Seriously, this is, I think, the only chance Good has.
yeah, genuinely, I
Seriously,
actually,
this is the
I-
last
no.
time.
I would
No.
rather.
I'm
if
adding-
we lose this way, it's over faster because I think
I
we're,
refuse
we're not going to execute.
I
the-
believe-
All right.
My grim right now is showing that Kagan is full on evil because the goon's on the top, and I think Dev is the evil twin here, and Kagan's just pure evil now at this point.
All right.
24/7.
Listen to Cal.
5,
I genuinely
Four.
don't care anymore.
Everyone.
3, 2,
I think
One.
that Devin Aurora evil is not a bad idea.
freeze. No cult is formed.
Damn.
Damn.
The goon is
All
almost
right.
certainly
Any
pure evil
nominations?
at some point.
I
also.
nominate Yappa.
Kelly nominates Yappa. Tell us why.
I still think you're the Leviathan based on the information I'm getting from April.
All right. Your defense?
I don't think that information agrees because, like Goob was saying, pointing to Goob, it was Goon. Pointing to you, it was Evil Twin. Pointing to April, it was Leviathan. Just based off the positioning, I don't think that makes sense, any of those positions.
All right. The floor is open.
Nothing in this game makes fucking sense.
It
That's
doesn't.
fair.
I was really hoping we were going to get through with the Kagan thing, because if Kagan had not been the cult leader, we could have confirmed
We're
that.
not going to be on the Kagan
All right.
roll today.
Running
Yarn.
the vote on Yappa. The majority is 4, starting with April.
I'll get Yap on the block, but I don't think we should do more than 4. right
1,
now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All
2,
This is-
3, 4.
I just
That is enough. Yappa's marked for death. Any further
All right.
nominations?
I have a coin flip between Kagan and Aurora. Why are we not questioning Kagan as the Leviathan?
I don't want to
I
think
don't
about
because they
it
haven't
now.
done anything but try and form a cult.
Yeah.
I
Why
I
not?
don't know.
because I pinged Kagan and got Evil Twin as the closest evil.
That right there.
All right.
I don't
If I
trust
don't,
that.
any
Yeah.
nominations?
I nominate
Rue,
Kagan.
you're evil.
All right.
You
Rue
be
nominates
quiet
Kagan.
right now.
Tell us why.
How can I be? Okay, first off, I nominate Kagan because I think they're the Leviathan. But to answer Callie's question, I don't think there's an evil role that can change me evil in this game.
All right. And your defense, Kagan?
I'm just the cult leader. I just want to form a charcuterie cult. That's all. I'm adding sauces this time, but it's a little late for that. I'm sorry.
All right. The floor is open.
All right,
No,
Rue,
think about
Rue,
this.
You have,
There is no evil role that can ping me to make me evil.
But why would you show up as evil then?
I have the goofiest idea of
Who's
what could have
who's
possibly
saying I'm showing up
happened.
as evil?
I have the goofiest idea of what could have happened.
Could it be the cult?
Person
Oh,
pretending to be
no.
the Night Watchman.
What if
Wait.
the cult leader, if it pings the goon while they're evil, becomes drunk, but then the goon becomes evil?
Cult leader can't ping.
I don't ping.
Either
you
can't
have,
But-
ping.
you
but
have- a cult leader, like you have to be specifically chosen by a character at night to flip.
All right.
Okay.
4
Yeah,
votes required to tie,
really
5 to
thinking
kill.
the cult leader thing is a big no here. This
I
is
wanted to-
has to
I've honestly just I can't.
One.
I'm waiting for the grim reveal at this point.
Yeah,
I'm
me
I
too.
kind of am too.
mentally out.
All right. That is not enough.
I am putting way too much
I
faith in
nominate
April's
Aurora.
information right
Yappa
now.
nominates Aurora. Tell us why.
I am confused as hell, but I think that this is the most likely Leviathan if we think it's over here.
All right. And your defense?
I'm still the tea lady.
Look, I've just been busy pulling Devman's eyebrows down to make them look angy this entire game. That's all I've been doing.
All right, the floor is open.
Wow.
Between Kagan and Aurora, something's not adding up to me.
All right. I'm going to run the vote on Aurora. 4 to tie, 5 to kill.
Actually, that's gonna be. Oh,
1,
Kagan.
2,
Kagan.
3.
Hmm?
3 is not enough. Any further nominations?
I'll nominate Dev.
All right, Goob nominates Dev. Tell us why.
Because I'm still in the potential world where Dev and Aurora are just faking this evil twin bullshit.
All right. And your defense?
That would be the biggest brain thing. That would be so funny. That's it.
All right, the floor is open.
I
Claims that big.
don't know if I'm gonna vote on this. I'm just
Yeah.
putting it out there for town.
I'm really sorry. I want to point out how two people both went Kagan, trying to get Kagan to vote for that last
Yeah,
vote to get off
yeah.
of Yappa.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I just think
I
Kagan.
think Yappa is panicking. So
All right. 4 votes required to
Oh.
tie, 5 to execute on Dev, starting with Kagan.
Just let me harass my Night Watchman in
I'm-
peace, okay?
honestly, at
Okay.
this point,
1,
I am just waiting for the Grim Reveal.
2.
Yeah, I'm so
Only you were
2 is not
confused.
enough. Any further nominations?
Poke the duck,
Whoever
poke the duck.
whoever chose Leviathan, fuck
Poke the
you.
duck, poke the duck.
Ending the... God damn it. Ending the day in 5,
Oh,
Kagan did a
4,
great job this game.
3,
Absolutely.
2, 1. Yappa is
Oh my God,
executed
this is
and
fucking amazing.
dies. Good
Good
night.
job, Kagan.
Kagan.
No
kidding, gamers?
way. This is the
Oh.
evil twin
Kagan, that
night.
was so fucking good.
Is this actually the evil twin night? There's no way.
I am putting way too much blind
We
faith
had
right
a-
now in April's
what's weird
information.
is we had a fucking hold on.
I know who
Yes,
the
I'll
evil
wait for
twin is
the
now
reveal.
too.
I do too. But that's easy for me.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Nominations are fucking open.
I
Or
nominate
okay,
Dev.
Oh, God.
pre-nom nominations if you really want to.
Wait,
I will openly admit right now, if the cult is trying to be formed, I am not voting on it.
Why?
Okay, nominations are open.
I
Okay.
nominate Dev
All right,
God.
Callie nominates Dev. Tell us why.
for the evil twin based on April's information. I'm still blindly following here at this point because it led to the Leviathan kill.
All right, and your defense?
I don't trust April's information quite yet. Like, it's a little bit weird to me. I am Night Watchman. I sent my ping out to Rue. It got denied because of Goon and Poison, and I have no way of proving myself as the good twin.
All right, the floor is open.
Aurora, which role do you have, or which role would you have if you were the good twin?
I mean, I claimed Poppy Grower earlier, so probably just go with that.
Okay.
You know what my
All
role
right.
is.
Anything else?
Dev, you know what my role is.
I don't.
3 votes.
Well, I know, you can
Required.
Watchman.
Starting
Mr.
with
Inky Night
Kagan.
Watchman.
1, 2, 3. 3 is barely enough. Dev is marked for death. Any further nominations?
I'd like to nominate Aurora because it's Aurora.
All right, tell us why. Well, I guess. Is that why?
Evil twin.
All right, your defense?
How dare you kill my Kobold Leviathan?
All right, the floor is open.
Excuse me?
What? Hold on. Who's there?
Wait, hold on. Yappa's voting on this.
Hi.
All right.
It's Dev.
3 votes to tie, 4 to kill. Starting with Yappa.
Please.
1, 2.
Yeah, hi,
3.
Rue. I don't know how you turned evil.
That is a tie. Nobody is marked for death.
Kagan, start a cult.
Kagan!
Yeah.
I
I'd
refuse.
like to
Okay.
start a cult, please. This is the only way we're gonna win.
Raise your
Please.
hands if you would like
It's
to
ei-
join
it's
the
either
cult.
It's either we lose to a tie or we lose to evil cult leader.
All
I
right.
don't care.
How do we lose to a tie?
And
Because
well,
because either Dev or Aurora is the evil twin, unless it's fucking Rue, but I don't believe it.
ending the day.
Callie, just raise
Fernando.
your hand.
Callie,
because we
please.
lose
Cult.
you either, everybody
Callie.
needs to raise your
Callie,
hand.
do it.
April needs to as well. Everybody raise your hand. We lose the cult or we lose the
Please.
tie.
If you would like to
Please.
join the
April,
cult,
April, I will
and-
let you choose.
you guys, yeah.
Jeez, and
I'm staying here stubborn.
All right. If you would like to
You
form a
have
cult,
chance to win if you
raise your hand.
Yeah,
5,
Count has a chance to
Okay,
win.
you have
Four.
to be good and alive. You don't have
Three.
to be alive. It's just everybody.
2,
Just good. Yeah.
Kelly,
1.
please.
Freeze.
Ah.
A cult is not formed.
No.
Well, okay, that confirms April.
I mean, April's been confirmed.
Yeah.
It's over in this whole ass fucking town here.
All right. ending the day in 5, 4,
Oh, wait, actually, wait, hold on.
2.
It's Evil Twin Night. If nobody's
1.
executed, we just go to day 7.
Good night.
Keep going.
Oh my god.
I thought it was just gonna be over. We're voting.
I thought it was.
right?
Same.
Good
Oh,
morning.
God.
I nominate Dev.
Okay, Goob nominates Dev. Tell us why.
Yappa wanted to save on Dev, so we're killing Dev.
All right, your defense.
I don't know.
All right, the floor is open.
Alright, I'll drop the
Oh, God.
We need every living good vote on this.
Unless
All
Yap is
right.
trying to bluff that I'm actually
I
evil.
think
Unless
you already
Kagan wants
have
to
every
form the
good
cult.
living vote.
Running the vote, starting with Kagan.
Let me explain something real quick here while voting.
We know you're the evil goon, Rue.
No,
1,
I was
2,
not evil
3.
when Dev picked me.
How
All
can
right.
Dev pick you?
I was not. I was
Three
not
is
evil
enough.
for multi-
Dev is
I
marked
was
for
not-
death.
I was
Any-
not evil nights 1, 2, or 3.
Any further
Yeah,
nominations?
but you're evil the rest of the
Look,
game.
this is absolutely the last chance. I would like
Let's
to
go.
form.
Okay, Kagan.
Go with cult.
Okay,
I'll-
yeah.
I would like to form a
I'll
cult.
join your cult if Dev
Please.
doesn't die.
April, are you dying on this hill?
I am dying on my fucking hill right now. I am not
doing
All right.
my
Fuck
cult.
you.
Fuck you.
Hands.
Oh.
5, 4,
Please.
3,
Hands up.
2, 1. No cult was formed.
Oh,
Okay,
I tried to save town.
Dev, you were doing a nomination.
yeah. Or
All right, Dev nominates Aurora.
you know why?
All right, your defense.
I do know why, Mr. Angy Eyes.
The floor
Do
is
it.
open.
Bet. Do it.
Why would? Here's the thing. Yappa is confirmed to be the Leviathan. Why would Yappa tie on Aurora? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm just trying to bluff it that I'm evil.
I can
Running.
hear Valinor just like cracking up in the background right now.
that's not even me.
No,
1,
that's
2.
Yappa.
Well, that's yeah.
That's Yappa.
2 is not enough. Ending the day in
I
5,
love
I
what
don't
this
even
game has
care.
devolved
I
Four.
don't
into.
even care if Dev is
3,
It's so in
Here's
Two.
frustrating.
1. Dev is executed. The game is fucking over. Congratulations to
betrayed
the
us.
good team.
Oh god.
Pagan, you betrayed us.
Fucking Ross. I just want that
Okay.
over.
What the fuck was that game?
Okay, first things first, I want to specify I selected my role before you said a goddamn thing.
Okay. Okay, let's give the rundown. Where the fuck do I... Okay, let's start with Callie, your virgin, who murdered April the Amnesiac when they chose to nominate them. Their ability was that they learnt the closest evil player whenever they chose. They would choose someone each night, and they would learn the closest evil player's role. They chose Callie and then themselves, which was... I gave different answers because they were equidistant. It was arbitrary.
Goon.
Because, so Kagan was the evil cult leader, Rue was the evil goon, because Leviathan has a jinx, because there's it is every
right.
single jinx where it must choose a player every night. So
I
it
can't believe good won.
Wait, what?
Goob was the magician and Aurora was the poppy grower.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this could
I was
have,
trying. The
this
reason
could
both
have-
me and Dev called out Kagan is because we could have gotten an execute.
Yeah, you could have won.
Yeah.
Yup.
We could have won.
I'm
Wait,
amazed you won this.
What's the jinx? I'm really
Uh,
confused.
basically-
I selected a
Leviathan- the
I selected a
Leviathan
person every
wakes and
night.
picks a player, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Leviathan chooses a player every night with jinxes because of roles like Ravenkeeper, Sage, and
Oh.
the death rolls.
They just pick somebody.
They pick someone
Yeah.
and that will activate jinxes,
Mm.
but because
Which means
they
I
are
could
still
turn the
choosing
goon.
somebody, that will trigger the goon.
and I was good the first 3 days. I was good.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
Yep.
Kagan, you were
Brain
never going to be
exploded.
good.
Yup.
Oh,
Oh,
did you,
yeah.
yeah, but
I
you
started good.
I am-
Rue.
The reason as well why it took so long on that first night was because I had to think for a while on what the fuck to make an amnesiac
yeah.
ability.
I kind of figured that's what it
I'm
was.
so sorry.
That was
fine.
honestly- that was really fun.
Hi,
This was
I'm your
fucking
Kobold
ridiculous in the
Leviathan.
best
Hello.
way.
It was stupid as hell. Let's never do it again. Thank you guys for doing it. I'm glad we did
That was my
this. Let's
first
never
Leviathan
do it
game.
again.
The TC was fine. The TC
Alright,
was
let's go
funny.
again, let's go again.
I'm down for another of that because these
Yeah,
games are
another
really
whale's fine.
stupid.
I
Like,
just want to point
Very
out.
funny.
I swear to
I-
God, if you pick Leviathan again.
also,
it's
I'm
even-
just going to, after that shit show, I'm going to be making one minor modification. Spirit of Ivory is now in play.
Yeah, not a bad choice.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
April?
Yeah,
I just want to say how crazy it is. I was the amnesiac with the only info roll that game.
Yep.
yes.
And
Yeah,
I
I was
trust
completely banking on that.
blindly.
Like, technically kind of virgin, but,
Aurora. We also like the twins were able to claim each other.
good fucking lord. Alright, so you guys want to run another?
Yeah.
so-
maybe
Yeah,
we'll-
that was fun.
Yeah,
That was
why not?
fucking ridiculous.
Alright.
I will be right back while you
Yeah.
the bag up.
Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom.
I'm going to go to the bathroom and yap with Chad for a second. Also get some water because Jesus Christ. So yes,
Cube, you're
like-
right. I was panicking.
5-minute
I-
biological
that,
break.
That game just turned into a shouting match.
I have to
Fucking
say,
hell. Sharing, do you want to join in?
Seeing as how that demon works, that game was actually quite amusing to see how it all played out at the end.
It was.
Yes, it
a
was.
really
Also,
interesting
high
game.
I
power.
was triangulating the location of the evils, yet nobody wanted to fucking believe me.
In my
I
defense,
did
I had
believe
reason
you.
to not believe you.
Like,
You
no, here's the
really-
thing.
you
I
threw
fully
a big
believed
fucking
April.
wrench into
I just-
everything.
That's
I
fair.
forgot about the jinx with Leviathan, and nobody, like, Balinar never made me aware of it.
The problem
Yeah,
is, if I had ever made you aware of it, I am hard confirming the goon.
yes.
So I could not really come out
I mean,
and...
when you were saying that, I mean, when we were talking about there's no possible way the goon could be chosen, and we knew it was a Leviathan game, you could have at least brought up there is a jinx.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a call to make.
Yeah, that's a tough one to call.
Honestly, I feel like if we know a role is in play like that, we should probably just say, yeah, let's look at the click C and scroll all the
The
way
way to the
down
bottom.
Yeah.
and find the jinxes with it.
Look
The
at
thing
the
with that
jinxes.
is- I don't see the jinx for Leviathan selecting.
It is for Leviathan, Farmer, Leviathan, Banshee, Leviathan, Ravenkeeper.
Ravenkeeper.
All of the ones. It's each night the Leviathan chooses an alive player different. Oh, actually, I technically misplayed that because you were able to choose route twice. Choose an alive
Oh, okay.
player different to previous nights. A chosen role uses their ability but does not die.
Well, to be fair, the second time I would have been drunk, so
You would not have been, but you would have been drunk afterwards. In fact, even if you hadn't killed the Leviathan, you guys were going to get to a 6th day because of stupidness with
Yeah.
dungeoning.
I happened to be drunk. Yeah, I happened to be drunk on the 5th day.
It actually happened.
Amazing.
So-
Oh my god.
Imagination, you're going to be choose a traveler. So, choose a traveler.
All right.
Oh god.
What
Oh,
traveler? Any of them?
Traveler.
Yeah, whatever traveler
geez.
you fucking want.
All right. I'll look through the list.
Just anything except matron. Don't pick matron.
That's
Yeah, fuck
amazing.
Matron. I'm not running Matron. I'm also going to bluntly say I no longer have the brain cells for an amnesiac. So that is also off the table.
Very fair.
What if I went wizard?
Wizard I will allow. You can come up with your own shit. I just don't want to have to think of another ability.
Oh yeah, that is true. Because the wizard.
Where do I find the list of travelers?
In game you can't really because it's kind of weird.
They're not actually on the script. Is weird.
Yeah.
No, like I'm looking on the wiki, I can't find it.
Just the travelers page.
The question is, will I be another outsider or not?
Yeah, you were the outsider twice in a row. Both times there was only one outsider. Okay.
Go to the main page.
Go into the
and
bathroom.
there's the
Be right
travelers
back.
at the bottom right.
We're gonna run ads early.
Oh, there. Okay.
My-
It just wasn't linking from the bureaucrat.
I still kind of find it hilarious that
Wasn't
I
it when
of all
at
games
dusk,
that was good.
not at night? Or am I crazy?
I am very proud of my bluffing last game.
It was very
Yeah,
good.
it was very good up until the point where I think
I was scrambling to try to get Kagan to like get a tire for an execution.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
April,
sorry.
April was sort of hard. Like, nope.
Yeah, once I realized that evil had like the majority, kind of, I was like, oh, we can kill someone.
Yeah.
I just kind
was...
of had my face in my palm for the entire last 2 nights. Of just
I feel like
Very
good one because evil was caught lacking.
Literally.
yeah.
We absolutely should have lost that.
I'm honestly glad that y'all won though, because that was a very silly game, and I
it
would have
was-
felt
it was
bad just
great.
like evil outnumbering good.
Yeah, like this is the kind of script where it barely matters what happens. It's just gonna be
Yes.
funny.
So who wants to combo up with the king and choir boy?
The what?
The king and the choir boy, both townsfolk.
The king and the choir boy.
Yeah, basically, if you add a choir boy, you must add a king. But if you add a king, you're not necessarily required to add a choir boy. If the king is killed by the demon, the choir boy learns who the demon is.
That's funny.
But the king is known to the demon, so the demon immediately knows who's the king. And when the dead outnumber the good, or when the dead outnumber the living, the king is told a role that is still alive.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking through the list.
Yeah.
I'm thinking bishop, honestly.
My
Oh
brain
God,
is in.
not bishop.
My brain is.
All right, no bishop.
What is bishop do?
I would declare nominations. I don't have the. If I have to do extra
okay.
work, I don't have the brain cells for it after that game.
You know what would be really funny is
Welcome.
if you took gnome or gangster.
Those I would allow.
I will say thank you for letting me pick Leviathan and humoring me my first Leviathan game. That was very fun for me.
Oh, of course. The whole point of this is to get to pick.
You know what?
It was you. You hurt
Butcher.
my brain.
I'm going with butcher.
Butcher, very well.
Ooh,
And of
Aw.
course,
Oh,
I
you're
had
a
to get
traveler?
sandwiched
Oh.
between both the evils.
You
Does
did.
that only apply to me?
yeah, after one player is nominated, you may nominate again.
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Only
specifically may choose after the first execution. If the town chooses to execute someone, I will then prompt you. Would you like to nominate?
Do you want to pick?
Okay.
And
that's wait. Is that the first execution?
First execution. Yeah, you can't just kill the entire town on day one.
That would be really funny if you could.
No, like it doesn't. refresh every day.
After the execution on every day, I think. Is it? Or is
Each
it?
day,
Imaji-
the first
Oh,
execution
each
on
day,
that day.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Can
which
Imaji
generally
nominate
there will be
twice,
only
though?
one execution. I think Butcher is the only way to add a second one currently.
Can Imagination nominate twice?
Yeah, they can. I believe at least.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like after somebody's executed, you just ask the butcher, "Hey, do you want to nominate again?"
Okay.
The Butcher may nominate a player that has already been nominated today, and the Butcher may make a nomination even if they already made a nomination earlier. So you can even nominate someone that the vote failed on earlier in the day.
So it's
Okay.
basically just a second round of nominations that only Imagination can make.
Sent you a PM, Bielano.
Yes, and Rue, the Traveler will not affect the Spirit of Ivory, I don't think.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, I guess you technically could get multiple executions with Madness.
Madness.
Yeah, because those count as executes.
But-
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
Madness.
or the Virgin.
Hey.
It's gonna be one base outsider.
Yep,
I guess
but
before
Sentinel.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
could be
So
0 or 2. It's the same player count as last round, just with a Traveler.
okay.
I already shuffled.
I'm gonna have to run this.
And I
on
somehow
Wednesday.
get outsider with an outsider 0.
Sentinel.
Yeah, Balinar just takes an outsider out with Sentinel and just decides, you know what, Rue, we're making you drunk.
It does kill the Travelers?
You're drunk anyways. It's okay.
So as in, if there's an evil Traveler, no other player
Alright.
can be evil?
This game, can there be more info than just me, please?
No promises.
No.
No promises with these people.
Or am I correct? Am I understanding that right? So if I make Imagination the evil butcher, no other player could become evil? Or, okay. All right. I have actually made one, I've been informed of one thing. The Spirit of Ivory does actually count Travelers. So if Imagination is evil, nothing will be able to become evil.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Okay.
Also, Goob, you told me that I was a different alignment than Dev when I was
A
the
different-
one day
a
I was
different
good.
type.
Yeah.
A different type.
Dev,
Yeah, a
Dev
different
was a minion.
yeah.
You were townsfolk, even though you were evil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question is, how
Evil
many
townsfolk
outsiders?
is one
We
of the
could
funniest
do the
gimmicks.
whole.
Mhm.
It really is.
Yeah.
We
I've never been
could
evil
do the
townsfolk
whole
before.
lunatic
It's
thing. I
very
don't really
rare.
love
Like,
lunatic.
It's even more rare to
the
get a
one,
good
the one role
demon.
that can really add them consistently is either
I don't love
Mizephiles
lunatic or
Bounty
marionette
Hunter.
necessarily. I want to leave people. I don't know if I just don't. I kind of don't. I kind of
guess
want to let people
technically
choose.
Pit Hag?
In all honesty,
Pit Hag
the
does
question
not
is,
change
do we want
alignment.
to throw in 2 or 0
Yeah, but
outsiders?
it could change somebody to like a town ability. Like it could change another.
Oh yeah,
minion
you
to a town.
can change a minion
You
into
know
an
what?
evil town.
Fuck it. Let's just
Like
let's give
a
them.
Pit Hag turning a
Yeah,
Baron
I just don't.
into an
I just don't
evil
love the
town would be a
concept.
fine
It kind
thing
of
to do.
feels. It kind of just feels like it screws
True.
over.
That's smart.
No. Setup
It's like,
abilities
you've
do
already
not
used
come
your
into play.
ability? Okay. Let's just get rid of it. Make you something helpful.
Yeah, no.
That's why
I like
Pit Hag
pondering out
Mizephiles
loud.
can
Like,
be
how
very
do I want to?
strong. Tell the Mizephiles, hey, convert this player and I'll make them into the spy. I don't know.
You know what? I'll just pass out. I'm just gonna pass out this. I'll pass out the standard again. And rolls are distributed. Good night.
Put on my eyebrows for this.
This is how I feel after that game.
Oh shit! I'm on the spot right away.
Yep. I just go from the top of the clock.
Maybe a VI.
You want to be a village idiot. Very well.
Thank you.
That is actually a really powerful role in this. VI, village idiot. Hello. What townsfolk would you like to be?
Good question.
If need be, I can circle back to you.
I'd like you to circle back to me, please.
All right, I can do that.
All right.
What outsider would you like to be?
This is a tough question.
Not even acknowledging.
This is actually a tough question.
If you would like, I can circle back to you if you need a bit more time.
No, I don't want to be a dick about this, so I'm just gonna go psychopath.
You're going to be a psychopath. I don't want to be a dick about this. Decides to murder people.
Yep.
Fair enough. Have fun. Yeah, Godfather adds +1 or -1 outsider. Mastermind adds does not add anything. Mastermind is just if the demon is killed, you get an extra day.
Hello.
What townsfolk would you like?
Oh, I'm thinking.
I think
You know what?
everyone.
I'll do something actually useful to town. I'll do Dreamer.
You will be the dreamer. Very well. I shall return at some point. Okay. Well, you're evil again.
Yay!
What demon would you like?
I was gonna do Zomble, but I feel like that would be annoying, so Shabaloth.
You want Shabaloth. Very well.
Yes.
It'll make the game a good bit faster.
Yes.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh no. This will be interesting. What do you
Hello.
feel like being?
The village idiot.
Very well.
Ba-ba-ba.
Even in fucking Whale Bucket, there are 2 village idiots. Okay, Dev. Hello.
Hello.
What townsfolk would you like?
Poppy grower would be quite nice.
You would like the poppy grower. Very well.
Thank you very much.
And do I even need to ask?
I was gonna ask, how much chaos do you really want in the game? But no, you don't really have to ask.
Cause no, I feel like I know what the answer is. Is it Plague
Yeah.
Doctor?
Yes, it is.
Fair enough. Yeah, setup effects, but we still make someone drunk because of the bootlegger. If there's more than one of the same character, one or more of the extras may be drunk. So we literally are just running Village Idiot as a Village Idiot. And what would you like?
I think I'm gonna pick Pixie this time.
You want the Pixie? All right.
Yeah.
I will circle around to you once I have gone through all the setup.
All right, thank you.
Oh no. Okay then. So, first things first, which of our idiots do we want to be drunk? I'm going to just throw that on Aurora. I think that's literally it. And we will have so many options if and when this guy dies. Pixie. Oh, wait, no, Pixie, we also need to pick. I mean, I think it's like Dreamer or Poppy Grower. Or we could just make the Pixie a Village Idiot for full-on memes. Pixie Dreamer, though, I think let's go with that. So you must be mad as the Dreamer. All right. VI would be funny. But I think let's go with the Dreamer for extra confusion. Okay, Poppy Grower. Oh, wait, that's other nights. Wrong one. First night. We've gone through all the choosas. Poppy Grower reminder because minion info. Let me also set up bluffs. It does not necessarily matter what bluffs we throw out. I'll give them a king. I'll give them a... You know, one of them has to be drunk because there are 2 of them. That's the thing with this, is that there must be 2 of them in play. Or if there are 2 of them in play, one of them is drunk. There's not forced to be 2, but VI is just like that, but this rule, it would do that with because people could pick multiple. We don't want to tell them that there's someone else in play of a certain role. Let's give them Snake Charmer for memes and Clockmaker. Okay. Minion info. Whoops.
Token selector.
Hello.
Hello.
Unfortunately, once again, your demon
Poppy.
info has been corrupted by the smell of poppies. But your bluffs this time, as meaningless as they may be, is King, Snake Charmer, and Clockmaker.
That's actually useful to know that it's not a snake charmer. Thank you.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Unfortunately, you do not get to learn who your demon is.
Interesting.
Do due to the scent of poppies.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, good luck. No, you could not put a duplicate bluff in the bluffs. You period have to give 3 out of play rolls as the bluffs. Because a psychopath that doesn't know their demon, yes, it could. Hello.
Hello.
You must be mad that you are a dreamer.
All right, so being mad just means I pretty much just have to tell everyone that I am.
Yes, you have to make an active effort to convince the town that you are that role. And if you are,
okay.
you will gain their ability when they die.
All right, thank you.
All right, good luck.
Yay.
Okay. Dreamer next.
Hello.
Who would you like to dream on?
Yeah, Kagan. Why not?
Kagan. You learn that they are either the Shabaloth or the village idiot.
Shabaloth or VI? Interesting. Okay. Bye-bye.
They're gonna I pretty much always am gonna have to give... I guess the problem is that fucks over the dreamer. So I will throw a psychopath or two in there as well. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, yeah. It can narrow things down quite a fucking lot. Let's see. Demon info, Pixie, Dreamer. Now the VIs. We'll start with our drunk.
Hello.
Hello, who would you like to vibe check?
Caligato.
You would like to vibe check Callie. Callie's evil.
Okay, that's spicy. All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Oh, okay. I don't even know why entirely, but I'll just keep running things. Hello. Who are you checking?
Hello. We'll start with April.
April. You learn that April is good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think that's everything. Like, it's like most of the time, I'm just going to have to say Shab and their real role, unless they're the Shab, which they'll be giving Shab and the bluff. Oh, right, yes, thank you. I'm going to say just good, maybe. Do I want an evil here? Like, this is a powerful town. You know what? I kind of want to throw an evil traveler. Hello.
Hello.
You are evil.
Ah, thanks.
Let's try it out. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
Boner ruled out amnesia.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
As per usual
Morning.
on Saturdays, I have been brutally murdered.
No.
Go
For the
forth,
third
find who
time?
did this. Avenge me!
Avenge.
Avenge.
I wonder.
Okay. Well, that's good.
I'm wondering if anybody else chose Village Idiot 2 at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm your grandmother. I'm confirming you.
Oh, fashion.
Ah, okay.
Saying grandmother.
Huh. All right.
I guess that's all.
Hey.
Slayer, Amnesiac, Alchemist.
Well, yeah, maybe I was right. Maybe there is an amnesiac
Yep.
or an
what?
alchemist. If you're an alchemist, if
What-
you're
what-
an
huh?
alchemist,
See if Kagan would grab you first, but I guess I'm grabbing you instead.
Yay.
What? I'm trying to process that.
So,
Side.
would you like to trade something?
I'm going to hard claim Dreamer.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's quite funny.
And
Not really.
I axe the psychopath with their own axe.
Oh,
Who did you pick?
Well,
Who did you
I don't know
pick
what to
last
tell you.
night?
I'm the dreamer, so
Who did you pick last night?
as dreamer, I picked Callie.
Oh no.
Okay. Because I picked
Yeah.
Kagan, and they confirmed the role I told them.
You know how Callie is. Callie does not really give a lot of.
actually, hold on.
Oh well, they're gone.
So,
That
Jesus
was a
Christ.
very fun last game. Do you want to go 3 for 3?
I can give you a hint.
Oh, I love hints.
My hint is my job is done.
Oh, my hint is I've gained all the information. I'll gain all.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if Yap is gonna go Clockmaker. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my brain is completely dead. I'm trying to think of shit to say, and it's just like, nope, we're done. Job's done.
Yeah.
How you doing, pal, by the way?
I picked.
Are you doing art
Callie.
things?
I tried to confirm the selection with Callie. However, I've gotten
Yeah, that's Kobolds.
Callie's really bad with giving roles away.
And my story is, did you ever watch one of those little quickie games we did where I had a psychopath's axe and axe the psychopath?
Oh, so Rue
So you're
is
psychopath.
claiming.
No, I'm the alchemist with an axe, and I'm going to hit whoever I can.
Okay, so Rue is claiming
Oh,
they're
fun!
the alchemist.
We have a good killing roll.
Amazing.
Let me know. I've already had one person
Yes.
message me
Good.
saying they wish me to put the axe in your back.
Oh my
Really?
god. That would be
Who
so
Sounds a
It would be
mess.
funny.
That would be so funny.
It would be,
if
but I'm
Rue
either the
kills
fool, the
Callie.
poppy grower, or a village idiot. I swear, if there are other village idiots, that'd be hilarious. Just like naturally, everybody's a village idiot or something. But yeah.
Just naturally.
I
What
think
does
I
Village
think
Idiot do
after
again?
the last game, most of us are village idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why it's on my 3 for 3. So
What does Village Idiot do again?
Oh, I
Or
don't
no, not the
know.
outsider. What's the other
Chat,
one?
pick
Saint? No,
your
Saint's
favorite
outsider.
minion.
The Saint's the outsider, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
we'll go Saint.
Okay.
yeah,
That's all.
What is
Yep,
your
yep.
favorite
Yep,
minion?
Bye-bye.
Today or killed today, then I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm not planning on using it right away, but
Seconds until Taco Bell.
What?
Yeah.
Hey guys, check my pronouns.
Great. What is this going to be like? Is it just where it tells you to check one spot? You look there. You look at the other spot.
What
Tells
is
you to look
Miss-
elsewhere.
That would only get funnier if
Ready to push the button?
I'm here.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
got a bong.
Any pre-nomination shenanigans that would like to be performed?
I have once again made poor life choices for roles, and I'm a very bad idea to vote out.
I would like to gossip that Callie is a bad idea to vote out.
Okay, I cannot accept that. Aurora?
I would like to gossip that if I was a Shugenja, I would have learned a counterclockwise.
All right, Rue?
I would like to gossip that Callie is a role that can immediately end the game.
All right. Goop?
I'd like to juggle that Callie is either the goblin, the saint, or the virgin.
Okay,
I-
gossip accepted.
I am not the virgin. I am worse than the virgin this time.
Boom, dandy.
Boom, dandy.
All right.
I'm not a minion.
Aurora?
Aurora nominates Calagato.
Okay, well, nominations aren't open yet, but they are now, so...
Oh. Aurora nominates Calagato.
What's your accusation?
What's worse than a virgin?
All right. And Callie?
There are lots of things worse than a virgin. I am one of your outsiders.
All right.
Do you really need to guess?
The floor is open.
Oh, God
don't
damn
give
it.
yourself credit.
Really?
Be a fucking heretic.
Oh, Saint.
I
Saint is
just
pretty
said
bad.
God damn it, Kelly.
I see.
I'm just gonna sip my drink, keep my hand up, and whatever happens, happens.
I have chosen violence.
All right. Majority is 5, starting with
It could be a
Aurora.
heretic.
I can't wait until I draw an outsider token.
Yeah, no kidding.
1,
High five.
2.
High five. Kobold high five.
2 is not enough. Any further
Look at the
nominations?
kobold. Look at the kobold.
Rue nominates Aurora.
Rue nominates Aurora. Tell us why.
I'm kind of curious where this bloodlust has come from.
Oh, your defense?
Alcohol.
Okay, the floor is open.
That's fair.
Alcohol. Lovely.
I have no objections to this. We can just let this one pass.
Okay, let's just go.
All right, vote is starting with April. Any further nomination? My brain has been scrambled. You guys have thoroughly scrambled the moth brain.
That last game, yeah.
Smile.
Vote starting with April. 5 required.
Aurora, high five. Oh,
Oh, shit.
Aurora,
1,
high five.
2,
Oh, never mind.
Devin, high five.
3.
Let's go.
That's a
Kelly, high
try
five.
5. That's illegal.
High five.
Wait, 5. We have a
High
zealot.
five.
All right, not enough. Any further nominations?
Wait, no.
What? What?
I was gonna
Never
say
mind.
something
Never
about
mind.
a three high five, but I think that's a little too much for Balin Strike.
Ending the day in 5,
Isn't that a quadrant?
4,
Everybody has 2
Three.
hands. It's okay.
2, 1,
I'm still not gonna say
0.
it.
Dan, nobody's executed. Good night.
Sorry, Maji.
Huh?
No
What?
butchering.
Well, we
You're
already know
going
what's
to-
happening. We
Oh,
already know what's
yeah,
happening.
because of
What?
that. Never mind. That's fine.
Other nights. Okay. The PG is still alive.
Time for me to die.
Yes,
Yes, ensue.
Shab, up you get. I'm going to give a little bit just to, again,
You know, on a
obfuscate.
script where you can be basically anything, and I've not received.
Who you chomping?
I would like to chomp on Goob as well as Kagan.
Very well. Wow, that is 2 of the best info rolls dead, but thankfully, April has been mad. Do I inform them? Do I inform them that the pixie has gotten the ability? It's been ages since I ran a pixie. Oh yeah, they wake to dream. Right. So, either way. So is the pixie? No, but has ability. That works. Okay. So now we only have our drunk. Alright, next up is, in fact, our dreamer. Hello.
Hello.
Who would you like to dream?
I would like to dream Dev.
Dev. Poppy Grower or Shabaloth?
All right, thank you.
All right. Is it supposed to go the other way, that it has ability here? Yes, okay. So the Mad goes here. Or I guess maybe it's just Mad's changes to has ability. Okay. Okay, and next up, VI.
Lemboth.
Hello, who would you like to vibe check?
I will vibe check Yappa.
Yappa. They're good.
All right, thank you.
Yes?
I gotta go.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Have fun.
Have fun butchering.
Yay.
Oh god, yeah, masking.
Nah,
All right,
Oh,
our
oh,
traveler has traveled away as they had to go.
Oh, if only it was seat 7.
Now it's just a chair. Oh, it was a chair with just a butcher knife left on it.
Can I hold the butcher
I
knife?
want a knife.
No, none of you are allowed to have the knife.
Aww.
Oh,
What about
look
this
at
axe?
this! Look at this thing I picked up.
I think all kobolds should be allowed to hold knives at all times.
No. No.
Oh,
I think kobolds should be given energy
I
drinks.
still mask
And
occasionally.
how to
but
swear.
I've
Yes.
gotten away from it.
That
Yes.
sounds like a really bad idea.
And good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Except for Kagan and Goob.
Oh,
Shab-
God dang
I
it.
feel targeted.
Right?
Um, I'm scared.
It's fine. It's not death.
Oh.
It's just duty jail.
Oh, okay. Surprisingly, no evil.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess that might be why
Yeah,
Rue doesn't want to commit
I
murder.
chose Dev.
What did you learn then?
The puppy grower or Shab.
Yeah, I learned Kagan was village idiot or Shab.
Yeah, okay. I also have had another village idiot claim to me.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go to Dev and say, "Hey, are you the poppy grower?"
Hey, don't say that.
Hmm. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're good. You're good. It's fine. Oh, never mind. Nope. You're. Oh, okay. You're good.
What's your alignment? Good or evil?
Evil. I
Evil.
always
Let
look
me
at
just
the
put
eyes.
on my angry eyes.
Nice.
Yeah. It's always true. It's always
Oh.
true with Dev.
Oh no, I've done something devious this game with the roll.
That's fair, Sai.
Amnesiac.
That is very
Okay.
fair.
Well, I know you're not Amnesiac because Valinor banned Amnesiac.
Who?
I thought Valinor banned Amnesiac.
I did, yes.
Ah,
Okay.
well, I still stand by my statement.
The Slayer. I didn't hear what the other one. Slayer and something.
Slayer and Alchemist.
This is evil to
Both of
evil
which are very powerful,
communication, but because the
Yes, I
poppy
can
grower
either
don't know.
shoot to kill once, or I might have been given a minion's weapon.
I will tell you that since you couldn't do your 3 for 3, I'll give you 2. I'm either the noble or the knight.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
And
Thank
of the 2 selections or things that I was given, it would be between you and Callie.
If you have 2 rolls I could be, hold on. Which one is that?
Just completely
I
fuck
scroll
over
up
that
to the
player.
very top of the list.
Never
Because I
do an
think your
Oscar
build is
Papias.
not 100% done yet.
Oh. What would make you say that?
A lot of things.
So you said you got Vi and Shab for Dev?
For Kagan.
Oh, for Kagan. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go shout at Callie or something.
All right. Cool.
All right, I'll take the information I've gotten from you as I go.
It'd be really funny to pick Golem and then just execute someone just like rooted
There
to be
is
on
a
the first...
point where the funny stops being funny because it's because you're going too far.
Sandwich eating time.
I picked Callie, got an evil. Then I picked.
It was you.
It
It was you.
This someone has salami
In before.
for real.
Yum.
All right. Any pre-nomination shenanigans? Rue?
I'm gonna see if this works. As your alchemist, I manifest this axe and swing it at April.
April.
That is the worst
All right.
person to swing
No.
at.
April is dead.
No.
April is dead.
April?
April, yes.
April.
April.
Uh,
Again, brain scramble. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
April
all
is
of
dead.
our brains are scrambled at this point.
All right.
April, what was your role?
Oh, I was a pixie that saw the dreamer of Goob.
Yeah, I was the dreamer.
Oh,
You might
God.
be reanimating
Okay, that makes
someone
sense.
here.
You killed the
What?
second other town info roll.
All right.
Well,
Rue, are you
I'm-
anything else,
I'm-
Rue?
I'm town killing, so
All right.
I have the ability to kill.
can Psychopath keep going?
No, but if they
once,
still have their hand
once
raised.
per day before noms.
Any other
Once per
shenanigans?
day.
I don't like this.
Do we
I
want
don't
to
like this
leave?
at all. We're Final Four.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are.
No,
This
no,
is-
we have to
this is
go back
final
to five.
five. This is
This is
final
five.
five.
Wait.
Shab.
Shab?
Oh,
I
yeah,
will-
I guess there is
Shab.
Shabaloth. Okay.
Nominations are
we
now
don't wanna
open.
Kill then, right?
Do we want to
Yeah, I don't
get
think we
rid
want
of
to kill
Psychopath?
them.
I mean, oh god. So
had to
my
drop
my
out.
demon candidates right now are Yappa and Dev.
If they're
to be
exiled,
honest.
exile, they would
That's
still
fair.
be
Oh
here.
wow.
We were both
What,
evil
what
last
role
game.
are you? All I know is you confirmed a role existed.
I'm Dreamer. I lied to Kagan and said I was their grandmother, but
Oh.
they are.
That's why I was very confused.
confused.
All right.
But yeah. Oh God. So. Oh man.
Well, so
That makes that easy, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and come out with mine. I'm Noble, and I picked Kagan, Rue, and Callie. So I think my ping was on Rue.
I mean, Rue could
That-
just be the
An actual
actual
psychopath.
psychopath.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's what
the
I'm-
role I heard for you before, Yappa.
I gave you. What did I give you?
We never
Yeah,
talked, but
outsiders
I
are a
heard
bit
from
weird.
somebody else that you were not the noble, that you were somebody else.
Pressing for nominations.
Specifically
claim-
that you were the knight.
I claimed Noble or Knight to Rue,
Okay.
but I said that if I had either selected or given, it would be the two would be Callie.
Dev,
and
what
Rue.
are you?
I don't feel comfortable revealing my role quite yet.
All right. If I don't hear any nomination, I will end the day. 5.
I guess we'll see what the shab does.
If it's if it's a
Who should I
Shabaloth.
axe tomorrow?
2.
Callie.
Wait,
1.
hold on.
Yeah,
Somebody
okay.
nominate Dev.
No,
I
no,
nominate
no.
Dev.
And what? Sorry.
I nominate.
I nominate Dev.
Okay. Yappa nominates Dev. Tell us why.
Yeah, the other option, I
does.
think I am good, and Goob said too.
All right. Your defense.
I have a role. I'd rather not die right away.
All right. The floor is open.
I'm
Okay,
fine
the
dying
problem
later.
is
Here's my big problem right now.
Yeah.
If it's a Shabaloth, we don't kill today. We go down to final 3. If Rue's actually the psychopath, they kill and we lose.
Well,
So why don't we
if
just
it's
get
problem-
Rue out to
the
remove that
problem is
situation?
if it is a shab and we kill today, the shab just kills two good and the evil wins.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So-
I mean, either way, like we have to be trusting Rue
How-
to not kill tomorrow.
How absolutely
just-
certain
I,
are we
I,
that Dev's
I,
the
I'm
knight?
willing to let the
I-
things roll on. I am not the actual psychopath. I just have an alchemist version of it. Sad.
I have a counter argument saying that we don't kill, we can still live.
All right. I'm going to run the vote on Dev, starting with Callie. 3.
There's also.
I guess we're going gambling.
0 is not enough. Any further
Yeah,
nominations?
also-
what did you say your
There's
noble
the chance
pings
that
were again?
Shabaloth gets spit back up by Balinar.
Yeah, but what did you say your noble pings were again?
Rue, Callie, and Kagan.
5.
Rue, Callie,
4.
Kagan.
I nominate
Yes.
Rue.
Callie nominates Rue. Tell us why.
I just don't like the fact that there's a psychopath on the board. Good or bad, I just want you gone.
All right. Your defense.
This buys us a day if we don't kill anybody. I won't kill tomorrow. I promise. If that's what gives us town the better options, then I won't kill tomorrow.
All right. The floor is open.
I don't
Okay,
trust
I
that.
absolutely-
I don't trust
I am
Rue.
pertinent.
I don't trust Rue. I'm pretty convinced that
I-
Rue
I
is
am
the actual
pertinent.
psychopath.
I'm the village idiot, and I got I picked Callie on night 1, got evil.
Oh,
I
hold
picked-
on.
Yappa at night 2, and I got good.
That's the second claim of Village Idiot.
That is
Wait, what?
legal. That is legal.
All right.
There can be normally up to 3 village idiots.
Anything
But-
else? Sorry.
Well, that's if somebody else picked village idiot.
Oh man, the
Yeah.
thing is,
Oh.
oh man,
Yeah.
oh god.
All right. I'm
gonna choose to go off my info of Noble and assume that Rue is an actual psychopath.
I'm
and
going
not
to
an
run
alchemist.
the vote on Rue, starting with Goob. 3 required.
Here's the thing. Callie is the only outsider claim I know of.
1. 2.
Has
2 is not enough.
Yap has already been nominated, right?
Yeah,
Let me
was it?
check. No. Or
No, I have not.
yeah, no. Yappa
I
has
think-
nominated, but
I think it's got to be. I think to me
And-
it's between Aurora and Yappa, unless we trust Rue to not kill tomorrow.
ending the
I
day
won't kill
in
mine. I won't
5,
kill tomorrow. I won't kill tomorrow.
4,
I don't believe you.
Totally
Yeah.
legit right there.
I don't believe that. either.
1, 0. The day ends. Nobody's executed.
Better hope somebody's regurgitated.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
be
I'm hoping
regurgitating.
so. Otherwise,
pretty
we're in
sure.
a pickle.
I am pretty sure that we're going to be regurgitating Kate.
I don't know how nice is Balinar feeling right
Because
now?
otherwise
I
it is
know,
just
I'm pretty sure
psychopath
that's gonna
kills.
happen.
How
they win.
good or
And
evil
Dreamer.
is Balinar feeling right now? That's
So
what
yeah, I
matters.
think we're going to go with just reanimate the village idiot.
I am not sorry for the outcome of what's about to happen.
I don't trust that.
I am not sorry for what's going to happen.
Hello.
Murder?
Am I required to pick 2?
You are required to pick 2.
Callie and Aurora.
Callie and Aurora. Very well. Okay, so no waking the drunk, and we get an ability. This is functionally going to Final 3. What fucking minion ability do we want? I don't want it to be one that decides the game. Plain and simple. I do not want it to be one that decides the game. So I think it needs... Do we do Organ Grinder? Well, like, I don't know what I would wish for. Unless there's a Jinx, which there might be. Let's see. Nope, no Jinx. I don't have the brain cells to make a wish. I could grant one, but not make it. Not doing Summoner. Like, I think it is just going to be... Organ Grinder. I guess? But, like... I don't think Gru should kill. I think I'm just gonna go Organ Grinder.
No.
Look at the Goon Dandy.
And... Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Good morning.
Oh, actually, wait 1 second.
Good night.
Hey,
Good
good
night.
night, everyone.
Sorry.
Good night. Smile.
God, we lost the.
Make a choice.
Yappa.
Yappa. Evil.
Oh, okay.
You can't do that. It would give it to one of the minions, and it would do nothing at this point. Also, hi, Rye. So I'm just gonna go Organ Grinder. It's mean, but honestly, I think I'm giving good enough time, enough chance.
Looking for a JRPG game to play.
Okay, now good morning.
Good morning.
Unfortunately, Aurora and Callie are
Yep,
dead.
there it is.
But thankfully,
Oh, there it is.
Kagan's back.
Let's go!
Yay!
Oh, welcome back,
Oh,
Kagan.
heck. What'd you get, Balinar?
Throw that axe root.
No, you want me to throw an axe right now? I told Goob I was
Yeah.
gonna wait.
Well,
I mean, if you hit either Dev or Yappa, we know it's the other one.
Yeah.
Can you by chance hit Yappa, please?
Yeah, hit
I
Yappa.
swing my axe at Yappa.
All right,
Howie.
the game is over.
There
Congratulations.
we go.
There we go. Wait,
Drew,
Yeah,
were you actually the alchemist?
Congratulations to the good
oh my
team.
God.
Because of the evil psychopath.
That's the topic.
I have no. Here's the thing. I don't know who my demon is.
I
Yup.
know,
Dev's the
yeah.
poppy
You have a
grower.
hobby grower?
Let's
Yup,
give him poppy-
Dev is
Devin.
your poppy
Dev is the
grower.
poppy grower.
Okay,
I
let
thought
me
it was
give you the
Kagan at first.
rundown.
It was not.
Okay, April was your pixie who saw a dreamer who died immediately, and then Rue murdered the pixie. Yappa was your shab who killed Kagan and Goob, unkilled Kagan, and then killed Callie and Aurora, which we had 2 village idiots just...
Amazing.
Damn it, take it.
And Aurora, you were the drunk that game.
Of course I was.
You want to know what I was debating? Who do I pick? And I was going to pick Yappa and press
Yeah,
on them.
same.
Like, hey, are you this good roll?
Did we both pick Village Idiot?
Yup, so
Yep.
now you're drunk. April?
Damn it.
Yeah,
I was
know.
hoping I'd be
know.
the
I'm
only
just gonna
Village
pick it.
Idiot. I was going for the big
That's what I
one.
was-
Respect hands, April.
Yeah, when I was woken up and told, "Hey, who are you dreaming about?" I realized that Goob is dead now. So I went. I decided, no, I'm gonna go Dev. When I got the Puppy Girl and Shab, I had to try and push for things.
Kagan?
It's funny because Goob came up to me first day and just goes, "You're the village idiot, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, and Goob's like, "I'm your grandmother." And then when we both died the first night, I was just like, "Oh, Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, you
I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
Goob, you just gaslit a mouse so hard.
That's the funniest thing that could have come out of that.
Yappa?
Right?
Which village idiot was drunk?
Aurora.
Okay.
Hence why they got Callie, the evil plague doctor. And
then
Rue?
I got you as
I-
good.
I know that it was a 50-50. It had to have been at that point, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with the bid, and I'm
Well,
gonna make a coin flip.
At
I
that
guess my question was, if you were the psychopath, why not just kill Kagan?
Yeah,
Yeah, Kagan would have been the easy win, but I was like, I want to keep my trust up with people.
Also,
Thank you for trusting in me.
For anyone curious, I gave myself the organ grinder ability off of that. Off of Kay.
That's good.
That would have been barely funny.
Oh, timer said it is nomination time, everyone.
Dev, you were gonna ping me on that last day. What were you gonna say to me?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm the poppy grower. They don't know who's evil. We have a chance.
Oh yeah, I knew you were the poppy grower because April told me.
Yup. Dreaming. Oh,
I thought
when
Kagan was
I
a poppy
found-
grower,
when I-
which is why I slaughtered them first night.
And I was playing dumb because I was like, well, I don't know who my demon is. I'm gonna be shooting in the dark here the entire game. I'm just gonna swing where I can.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. Okay then.
Yeah, now you see how insanely strong poppy grower is.
It's so good.
It is literally the strongest townsfolk. Aurora, I know you were interested in running a game today.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do
We
it?
can do something like BMR if you guys want.
Yeah, BMR or Trouble
that's
Brewing.
Yep.
I'm fine with
Yeah.
anything.
I'll stick around for one more.
I've picked enough
Something
rolls.
One more.
a bit calmer than what we've been doing.
I can't
Yeah,
believe you're
just a
not gonna
little
mod.
bit.
God,
I-
Jesus Christ.
I'm a
struggle
little
with
sad that
this.
I got townsfolk on all like 3 or 4 games.
We will
Oh,
have
same.
to. I will be running it again sometime.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
That's-
wild.
That was good chaos.
That was very
Of,
silly.
of course, the first one I get, I have to pick Chef, because of course.
There is Aurora. Why can I? There's
Yeah, no, once I saw the outsider
right here.
token, Valinor paid me. Just went, do I even have to ask what you
Yep.
want?
Yep, I literally just was like, okay, you're an outsider. That script side, that is called Whale Bucket.
Buffet.
Or Whale Buffet,
Whale
right. No,
Buffet,
Whale
yeah.
Bucket.
Buffet.
We have a whole
That
sequence.
second game we had with Whale Buffet was just so good.
There was a whole sequence of
was.
names where there was Fish Bucket, which was all 3 all 3 base scripts, all of their roles stuck together.
That makes sense.
Then someone made Whale Bucket as all the roles, including experimental. And then there's Whale Buffet, which is try to make Whale Bucket into an actually playable script in some way.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think Whale Buffet is also a World Cup script nominee, but they didn't make the cut.
Yeah, unfortunately, even though it's fucking great.
Oh, yeah, I think this is the community favorite.
Yeah.
It's
All
not
right.
balanced, but it's the community favorite.
All
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very funny.
that
Dumb.
second game we had was like ridiculous.
Oh my
was the
god.
second one where I was Leviathan?
Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Do we have anybody else that would be joining, or
I
can we just
don't
go
think
ahead and
so.
send it?
I think the funniest thing about that Leviathan game was everybody
hold on.
groaning
I
when
wanna
we
be
heard it was a Leviathan.
Yeah, everyone just
I think the funniest thing about it is Aurora calling it as roles were being handed out
after
right
you
after
had
I picked
chosen.
it. Like the
don't
second
forget
after
the shuffle.
Oh,
I
yes.
left the
I
call with
gotta shuffle.
Valinor. It's like, oh man, I would hate it if it was a lie.
Deb's top.
Ugh.
All
I
right,
That's
fine.
I'm gonna go
BMR,
build a bag.
okay.
You guys do your thing. I'll be back.
Yep.
My brain was
Go grab a drink.
screaming being the only one with info going all around the place.
God,
there.
yeah, that was just everyone picking
Amnesia
information
info.
roles, or not non-information roles, excuse me. And then
Utility
after-
roles, pretty much.
That third
Yeah.
game, it was like almost everyone picked a really powerful info role.
Oh, you
Which
wanna
is
know
why
what was-
I'm
you know
glad
what
I
was really
picked
funny?
Yax.
Yeah.
I almost also took Pixie.
Yeah.
At that point, I would have been tempted to make you both sober pixies that know the other one is in play.
That would have
Don't
been
do
great.
that.
Imagine for a moment. Imagine the world where I selected Vortox.
Oh
No, I
god.
think one of the funniest things I've seen was a philosopher being told Pixie and then being told another role and then getting that role of
Also,
after
this
that
is
whole
this
time.
this game is also not open for viewers. Some games I do open for viewers.
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of them I just play with my
think
group that
on
I've
Wednesday,
already
I am
vetted.
absolutely running Whale Buffet at least once.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's such a good script.
I'll try to make it.
God. That Whale Buffet is fucking stupid, and I love it.
It's just a way to laugh at, like, you actually chose that role.
Like, my
Whale
warning is if I play in Whale Buffet and I get Outsider, I am picking Heretic. And I will not
Well,
tell
well-
anyone.
Whale Buffet to me feels a lot more like how Werewolf can be when you just dump all the power rolls in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it is literally just pick your favorite role.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would pick if I was a minion. Because there's a lot of good minions. Goblin.
Fearmonger.
I remember
Dandy.
I told Balinar, hey, if I get
Goblin.
minion, I'm going Vizir.
Yup.
I
Could
will
you
already
imagine-
proclaim that. Oh, go ahead.
Is Goblin a role on the same script that Leviathan is in?
Neither of them are on a actual script yet.
Oh,
Both of them are what are
Experimental.
called experimental characters, which some of them are from upcoming scripts that are just not out yet, and some of them are characters that don't belong to any script.
All right.
ahead.
And your rolls.
Oh boy, Imp!
Oh,
Yay, Leviathan!
Oh,
boy.
Next time.
Okay, time
Oh,
to
I
get
also
Before
did
yapping.
Leviathan.
if we play that
Again.
again, and I end up getting the pick your minion, and April is
forget to go to
playing with
sleep.
me. I
Yep.
will choose Evil Twin. hoping to
Everybody
get
have their
April's Evil
rolls?
Twin.
Dude,
we
I was
should-
I was so upset when we had
Right.
both
Good night.
Magician, Puppy Grower, and Evil Twin.
Yeah, yeah. Lamp.
Evil Twin immediately nullifies that.
Yup. And
Very
like,
fun.
you might get the demon off of an evil twin if it doesn't immediately come out, or vice versa. But the Poppy Grower literally made it so that game, they never even learned that you were a quote unquote minion or demon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that actually, like, when Yappa voted the tie on Aurora, now that I realize Aurora was the Poppy Grower, Yappa didn't know that was actually the Evil Twin.
yeah.
I did at that point. I had figured out everybody's role at
Yeah.
that point.
At that point, I think everyone's roles were available to anyone that really wanted to look.
And also because I directly talked to every evil person because I turned the goon evil and then knew that the cult leader was evil. And so I was like, okay, these are my evil friends.
Yup.
There were 4 of us.
Yeah,
That
like,
is
I'm surprised
really
we did not
funny.
vote.
I think the legitimate evilest thing, though, is to do a Zombool in Whale Bucket.
Oh god.
Jesus.
That was literally at the top of my list for being demon if I got demon.
Yeah, like, I think I would probably do Yaga Babble because it's me. I love Yaga.
Yeah, I was looking at. I wanted to make every annoying choice possible. If I got demon, I was gonna pick Yagababble.
You can, yeah, you just chose Chaos because you went Chef for the memes. What was your second one?
Amnesiac.
Amnesiac, right? Yep. And then
And then Pixie.
Pixie. Which
Dude,
worked.
Pixie's actually really good.
It is. It's just also one of the most chaotic townsfolk.
Yeah, it was very hard because I had to lie through my teeth to Aurora for info on Callie for my first pick.
So you want to know what was great? I 100% believed April also chose Dreamer because that's just a thing you can do.
Yep. Double
Yeah.
claims are nowhere near as suspicious. Oh.
Unless it's Village Idiot.
Yeah, that was funny that 2 people picked Village Idiot.
Yup, so it literally was just a Village Idiot game. There was no modification. Like, it didn't matter that there technically was no setup effect. You guys just replicated its setup effect.
I mean, like, Village Idiot is honestly like one of my favorite roles, just because like it's one of the only roles where you can have multiple of the same copy in the game,
Yep.
and then it's just a free minion bluff.
Yeah.
Unless there is already 3 in the game,
And
a
even then.
4th is only when it becomes suspicious.
And even if you have 4, how are you going to pick which one is the evil Village Idiot? And sometimes good roles will claim Village Idiot because it's a less powerful version of whatever they are.
It's safer.
It is a little safer in numbers. So it is.
It's also emulating which one is drunk.
Yep. It can also make it harder for them to sort through their info if two people agree on one thing, two people agree on another thing, and you don't know you have to try to figure out which one's right. This will definitely be my last game.
That's fair.
Good morning, everybody. It's a bright, beautiful day, and your beloved dragon storyteller has been run over by Truck-kun and isekai'd into Equestria to live out his days as a Pegasus pony. As you all know, this is the work of a demon, and the demon is among you. Figure out who it is and get rid of them. You have 5 minutes to discuss.
Oh
I'm just very bad
no!
truck
Anyway.
driver.
Yeah, hi, hello.
Oh my god, I got pinged like 4 times.
Okay then.
So don't worry, it's just my evil team trying to get their bluffs from me.
Mhm.
Anyways, would you like to claim anything?
I mean, maybe. Why are you gambler?
Maybe.
Okay, you're gambler. Let's go with. Yeah, like I'll just say straight up, I'm the gossip. I would like you to gossip with me.
Yeah, I can do that for sure.
I'll
gamble you as the gossip. Actually, maybe I shouldn't, because if you gamble something true, maybe they'll kill me. I won't gamble you as gossip.
That's fair, but
I will gossip with you though.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Bye. Mouse.
Rue.
Hi, Dalinar.
Hello. What do you want to do in terms of claims?
I can give you a 3 for 3.
3 for 3. All right. Do you want to go first? Because I'm still getting my 3 together.
Yep, I'm either the gambler, the pacifist, or the fool.
Gambler, pacifist, or fool. Well, I'm reasonably confident you're not one of those.
Good to know.
I am either your sailor, gossip, or fool. If I am the gossip, I would like you to gossip with me, as per usual.
I definitely do. Would you like me to gossip the exact same statement or a different statement?
Up to you
That's
completely.
important.
It's mostly just important that there is, whether or not I am the gossip, it is important that there is a few people gossiping to hide who the real gossip is.
Okay. If you're the only other gossiping gossip, I will do something else. If you are more than you in some other one, I'll just copy yours.
Up to you. And if I'm the sailor, I drank with Goob. If I'm the fool, I probably haven't died yet.
Fair enough.
And what was your 3 again?
I am either the fool, the pacifist, or the gambler.
All right. All right. Let's go yap with others.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Bug.
Yappa.
Ah.
Yap.
What? Did Goob tell you information?
Depends on what you mean by information.
I just want to say they might be drunk. Oopies.
Are you saying you're the sailor?
I'm saying I'm either the sailor or the innkeeper.
Okay, well, innkeeper doesn't wake up on night one, so you're the sailor.
Cool. Yeah. I'm saying the sailor.
Okay, that is fine, for that night, but I would be good to not hit me on future nights.
Noted. Bye.
Bye.
An interesting strategy, though, having multiple people in the same call.
You heard the call of your people.
I answered.
How you want to do for claims?
I can do 3 for 3 if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm down for 3 for 3.
Okay, my 3 are Tinker, Goon,
okay,
Gambler.
Tinker, Goon. Why is everyone saying they're the gambler?
You know, that's an interesting thing. If there were more than one gamblers, that would be a weird thing.
I'm reasonably confident in saying that you are the outsider.
Okay.
I don't know which one, but I'm fairly confident in saying you're an outsider.
Okay.
I'll give you fool, sailor, or gossip.
Really? Another sailor?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're all sailors here.
Yar!
Yarr! Avast ye scurvy dogs! I should
All
not
right.
do that when
Oh.
I've already been talking for that many hours, but...
Oh, it's gonna hurt your. It's gonna hurt.
I
Listen to yours.
I do this on every Friday.
All right, go talk to other people. You've still got a minute.
All right.
With Callie yet?
Squeak.
Callie responded to the call and ended up getting stuck in an empty
Squeak!
hall.
Squeak!
alone.
Squeak!
Oh,
Squeak.
yeah, sorry. I was typing notes.
All
I-
right. How do you want to do
Uh,
claims?
I don't have an info roll, and I'm going to be doing some science in a moment.
All right. Are you saying tea lady?
No,
Okay.
it's a different science.
Okay.
Okay, April, you want to talk?
I don't know what science that would be, because it's probably not sailor. If it's sailor, we have a problem.
I think I've successfully
What?
managed to talk to every single person in town.
Welcome back, everybody.
I
Just
absolutely
calling
did
out
not.
town. Please raise your hand for shenanigans. Belnar?
I would like to gossip that I would like to gossip that at least one of my neighbors are evil.
Okay, heard. Goop.
I would like to gossip that the Yappa, April, Rue, or Kagan is the demon.
Right, heard. Yappa?
I would like to gossip that Goob and April are both good.
Okay, heard. Rue.
I would like to gossip that one of my neighbors might be evil.
Okay. No one's trusting in their neighbors. Okay. Callie.
I would like to gossip that April's the fearmonger.
You're the
not
fearmonger
heard.
up there. Come on.
Okay, nominations are open.
Anyone want to die?
Who
I love
wants
dying.
death?
No, please don't kill me.
I mean, what you've said is not the worst thing.
Yeah, but I'm so small.
Kagan, are you okay with this?
Could she be evil 3 times in a row?
Yeah, sure.
Rue nominates Kagan.
Rue nominates Kagan. Rue, state your case.
Vibe check.
All right. How the vibes going, Kag?
Sorry, the vibes are bad. I'm an okay kill. I'm a safe kill.
Okay, Town.
It's
All
a
right,
safe-
safe kill.
I have been told that the mouse is doing science. I don't know what science. I just know it's science.
Okay, we're running to vote for science. 4 votes per kill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is enough. Kagan, you're marked for death.
I kind of prefer this didn't happen.
You can still override it.
Yeah, you want to tie it
Yeah.
somewhere?
I
Yeah,
prefer to
I'll-
not tie.
I'll nominate Yappa.
All right, Goob nominates Yappa. Goob, state your case.
They gave me a roll, and I have a reason to believe they might not die.
Okay. Goob.
I'm willing to try tying it.
Or Yappa, sorry. All right, Town.
No, definitely don't tie it. Like,
we
I
should-
definitely want to
Oh,
get. I want to get
we're not
6 or
tie it.
higher.
Science
do we-
is good. We want to do science.
I feel like
Science is always
I'm
good,
more.
yeah.
I'm more willing to do science on Yappa than Kagan.
What, you guys want to do science on a kobold? How
I-
rude.
Yeah, I'm such a good test subject.
I guess I'll.
I don't think we have the
I-
votes for it.
Personally, I prefer the vote for Kagan for experimenting.
Oh, okay. I kind
Wait.
of want to experiment less now.
We can experiment on that. Well, I mean, that's your
I
guys'
think
decision, not mine.
there's more information to me if Kagan dies at night rather than during nominations.
I mean, fair, but I think that in this situation, I think Yappa would just die,
True.
from what I've heard.
Oh,
I've
Well-
heard, I've heard a lot of very protective roles this game.
yeah.
All right, gonna run the vote for science. 5 to tie, 6 to execute. Or Yappa.
Sorry, Kagan.
1, 2.
I got
Three.
very
Quad
little
five.
information because I was
Not
trying to
enough.
escape the gremlin.
Style.
All right.
Nominations going once. Going twice.
I think we might be good.
Nominations in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Survivor. Welcome.
Kagan, you have been executed. How would you like to die today?
Wait, we'll just go with the good old gravity.
Gravity, cool. A giant pit just opens up underneath you, and you fall into the center of the earth, and you strike the metallic core of the earth, and you die. You instantly get blown to pieces. Good night.
Cool. I see.
I have no idea what science you were doing.
I have no idea what's going on here with science.
Relevant people know. We'll leave it at that for the moment.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I have a lot of questions
So
about that.
if we have an extra kill, it would be Dev. But I have doubts on Dev being evil, since they are probably...
Like, every time I hear science, I only think of one specific role, but I don't.
So I
that
think
would
I'm
be
not
particularly
killing someone tonight.
Case?
You mean the professor?
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why Professor would be a good safe
Science in Batman Rising,
yeah.
science is often testing a role that may or may not be able to die, such as the sailor, the fool, the tea lady, or the pacifist.
Also, death gives information, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this
that's part of
script,
science.
we do want to kill people because
Yeah, because pacifist is probably likely.
pacifist's an option, fool's an option, tea lady. It's like I don't know what science, but there was science being had apparently.
Huh.
Like I literally am now unable to think of which science was being performed.
Is it peer reviewed?
I mean, but what was that? That was adorable.
It was Kobold reviewed.
Adorable. But I can just do demonic quacking.
It works for me.
Wait, was this the first time you'd heard me squeak, Balinar?
Yes.
Oh.
We have not been
didn't know
around.
why.
We've not been in the same circles very much.
That's fair. I end up in Goob's games more than yours.
Yeah, that's very fair. Like I can make weird noises, but the big one is just quacking. Which I have no idea. That's just something I've been able to do for years, and I have no idea how to describe how I do it.
Yeah, there's a couple noises I can make that I have no idea how to describe them. But the squeak I can actually describe, which is neat.
It's I kind of describe it like you're kind of blowing air into your cheeks like a bullfrog, kind of, and then letting it out the front.
That makes
Exactly.
If you want to try the squeak sound, put your lower teeth to your upper lip and try to breathe or suck in air, but like through the teeth.
On this night, we learned to speak different languages.
You
That's
got
actually-
it, Balinar.
That's hard for me because I do actually have a bit of an overbite.
It takes practice to get better at it. Most people sound like that when they first try it.
But it's
You got
hard
the
for me
idea.
even just to rest my teeth on my upper lip. I do it
Yeah.
I do it on the lower lip very easily, and I turn like this,
I never tried that.
which is very fun.
Good morning, everybody. It's a nice, beautiful spring day for all of you, except one who has also been hit by the notorious Truck Coon and isekai'd off to the wonderful world of Alternia. Yes, Rue has died in the night.
Womp womp.
Oh,
that crosses out that possibility.
Okay.
Rue, did you get turned into a vending machine?
Not that one. Shush. What the fuck science were you doing?
We were testing a couple roles. I'll leave Rue to explain better because
Okay, let me.
Well,
we can't bring in Rue, unfortunately.
oh yeah, Rue's in a
But
different call.
since you were so willing to die, I don't think you're evil, so I'll just tell you I'm the gossip.
Gossip. Okay.
And I gossiped that
And-
one of my neighbors was evil, and I don't think I killed there. Dev with their fancy new mustache.
Mustache.
Reed's good in particular because they have pretty much claimed to be an outsider, and I have heard no other outsiders. So
Hmm.
what were you?
Well, the grandmother.
Okay,
so-
that's not a terrible kill.
Yeah, that's why I was fine with it.
All right.
We didn't want to have another fake grandmother incident. Is all.
Fair enough. All right, I will yap at you later.
Ba-ba-ba.
Well, I guess it's just us here for now.
It's just us again.
Okay. Callie, I need to get where you are.
Yep.
What are ye?
We could have some fun with this if you really want to.
How do you want to do this?
I'm the courtier.
Okay.
According to information that's just been given, I'm just gonna poison April tonight if she's still alive.
That's
We
not
don't
how the
execute.
courtier works.
It's a once per game thing, right?
Once per game at night, you choose a character.
Character.
You cannot pick a person, you pick the role you would like to poison. Or drunk, more accurately.
Oh, fuck. I thought I could pick a... damn it.
Oh, 1 second. I have a goob, but alright. I'll yap at you in a moment. Goob, what do you need?
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't know.
I think you timed out the chat as soon as you accepted, so it just threw me into a chat alone.
Okay, weird.
Okay, so your gossip was neither neighbors are evil, right?
No, at least one of my neighbors was evil.
At least one was evil. Okay.
So, and I will say this, I am pretty confident in saying that Dev is not evil anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't think Dev's evil because they claimed an outsider role to me.
Yeah, to me they claimed 2 outsiders and gambler. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I gambled Yappa as the sailor and didn't die.
Okay.
So
I'm leaning towards April and maybe Callie as suspicious.
Yeah, definitely April because Rue is Tea Lady.
Rue was Tea Lady. Yeah, we kill April.
Yeah, unless Rue is Puka to night 1.
It's possible.
It would make sense.
But I think the problem is it still leaves if it's not April, I have to look at you.
Yeah. That is true.
Or Yappa. So I think it is April.
Yeah, because I think I would die before I get Puka, I believe. I go
no.
before the demon. I go before the demon.
Yeah, no. If you're Puka poisoned right now, though, your next thing is meaningless.
Yeah, but I would die tomorrow anyways if I'm Puka. So I'm gonna be tomorrow or tonight. I'm gonna be gossiping Callie as the courtier because that's what he told me.
Yeah, go with that.
All right.
Maybe.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anybody you want me to drunk tonight? Because otherwise, I'm gonna drunk you.
I don't think there's a great one. Like Dev, actually, go with Dev.
Okay. Yeah.
Dev is mostly an outsider, so most likely you'll be drunk. But it's good to check that. To go
Well,
with
I mean, I could still drunk Dev and save Dev from dying.
More likely you'll get drunk, but.
That is very cute.
I was good up long, but I had to look up the key for it.
It's R.
It's R. Yeah, I saw. All right.
R for return.
Welcome back, everybody. Dusk has fallen on the town. Shenanigans are open.
I would like to see somebody nominate April.
Illinois.
I mean, come back to me.
Okay, Goop.
I'll nominate April.
Nominations are not open yet. I was just
Okay.
doing
Well,
shenanigans.
I'll nominate when they are open.
Okay. Yappa.
I would like to gossip that April or Dev are evil. One of the two of them.
Okay, Hurt.
Uh,
Belenar.
I would like to gossip that. Never mind. I got
Okay.
nothing.
Nominations are now open.
Right,
So Goop, you
I'll
have one?
nominate April.
Goop nominates April. Goop, state your case.
Okay, so from what I know, Rue was the tea lady. Kagan was my grandmother. Kagan
sounds
died
foul.
to execution, so that means the other living neighbor must be evil. So I don't trust April's pacifist claim.
Okay. April.
Yeah, that is entirely fair. It's either that or mine's thinking of a small bit of a Puka world. I really don't know much way to try and throw this blame off of me.
Okay. Town.
Yeah,
Puka world is definitely a possibility.
It's a possibility, but I think there's too much heat on you. A pacifist could also save themselves.
I think if it's a puka, somebody else is drunk, and if you're not drunk, then you could potentially save yourself. So we'll see.
I could.
Science.
Science.
The
There's a lot of
science.
science going on tonight. All right, gonna run a vote. 3 votes is the majority.
Pacifist is random
April.
chance.
Not random.
Yeah.
It is up to the
Storyteller
storyteller.
discretion.
1,
Up to the storyteller. They get to
Well,
choose.
yes.
4,
It's not up to
5.
the pacifist, though, is the point.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
5 is enough. April,
But-
you are marked for death.
I think if April was a pacifist, them saving themselves would be very reasonable as a storyteller decision.
Unless it could actually just be a Pookie game going
You
on.
could be
I mean, I
poisoned.
could just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So
True. But I think
I
it
think-
would be reasonable is what I'm saying.
I think the one thing I'm concerned about is if it was if it's a Poe charge and a true gossip. That's the one thing I'm scared of. But
I would
Yeah.
I don't
If-
think so.
if that was the case, we'd have to kill Dev. Or
What?
actually, it could also have been a Zombool. And
Did we? I mean, we did execute.
Yeah, it could also be a Zombold, true. It's definitely not Shabaloth unless they hit the goon and the goon's drunk.
But
no,
it,
the goon drunk them and they're
Goop,
evil.
question: did Kagan come to you and?
I went to Kagan and then they immediately cold called my role. So.
Okay, so in that case,
Yep.
that puts my concerns to rest.
all right, domination's going once. Going twice. 3, 2, 1. April, you are lucky food today. You were executed. How would you like to die?
Explosion.
Okay, great.
That's April.
April's
Yep.
busy cooking up a wonderful meal, and then they look down, and there's just a bomb strapped to her chest, and boom. But not the boom Danny boom, thankfully, just a regular boom. April is executed and dies. And good night.
Dev, I just saw what you added to your portrait.
The
I just
mustache?
now
Yeah.
noticed it.
Been there the whole time.
Oh, was it the mustache?
Yeah.
It's been there.
I
The
saw
whole
it. I saw
time.
it consciously.
April,
What?
that's too high of a heat setting.
Aw. Don't worry, that picture is just waffles with maple syrup on them on fire.
April, is that Muffin with you?
Yeah.
I thought I recognized them.
Yeah, it was a piece of gift art I got like years ago now where we both have a very good habit of burning things while trying to cook.
Was it
If
from,
we
like,
have-
Play-Doh?
If we have a courtier, they should drunk the
No,
mastermind.
real life.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that's going to be something. But cuz yeah, we might have it's possible we kill the demon if we have no kills.
Question is, who do we think's the mastermind?
You.
I mean, a courtier just has to say, "I will drink with the mastermind," and if they're in play, they're just drunk. You don't have to know who they are.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Oh, that's it?
Courtier
Oh,
is
she's a
character,
character. Oh.
not role. Or character, not player, excuse me.
All right.
So you can potentially drunk nobody if you pick a role that's not in play.
I drink with the courtier. I drink alone.
Yeah, you can do that, technically. You would then be drunk for 3 days.
It does nothing, but
Yeah, it does nothing, but you can do it. It theoretically could have an effect in niche cases, like if an acrobat selects you. But that's about it. Oop. How you'd want to go by explosion? Seems like it would be a messy affair. Adorable. But
This
yeah,
is a great
like,
time to get
there
quad
are actually, yeah,
rated.
there is no,
So I've been dealing with that.
oh my god,
there is an outsider, or there is a role that thinks they are every category of role, but aren't, except for Minion. Minion is the only one that does not support a thinks they are X.
I'm very curious how many deaths are going to happen in the morning because that tells so much.
It will, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm presuming one.
I have no
We'll
idea.
see.
There are so many ways it could go. Lamp. Yes, I did actually quickly see. I just haven't gotten a chance to look at it, but looks good.
All right, good morning, everybody. Another beautiful spring day. And guess who's back? It's Truck Coon. But this time when they run over their target, they're just immersed in goo. But they die anyway, so Goob's dead.
No.
That's not looking
oh,
good for you.
sorry.
That's not looking good for you, Callie.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so it's not a mastermind day.
I mean, no, I could have died to my own ability,
True.
or I was also just killed by the demon.
Yes,
Hi. You might be drunk.
that's fine. I didn't drink. I'm the gossip. I didn't gossip last night.
Yeah, that's why I kind of figured you were. So that's why I was like, well,
Yeah,
I'll
at this point,
drink
I'm
with you
not even
tonight.
gossiping because there's no point. It would just kill a good town.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I'm pretty confident to say, oh, okay, well, never mind.
With it, thought I had it under
Sorry.
control. Apparently,
Whoop,
I didn't.
I accidentally declined your thing.
Sorry, I cut you off. What were you
I'm
saying?
pretty confident in saying that Dev is good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
Because
pretty
my-
confident because that's the only outsider claim.
My day, as well as that, my day one gossip was that at least one of my neighbors was evil, which because you have to invert it for gossip, we only had one
Yeah.
death. Unless the demon did not kill, or we kill, or Aurora decided to sink my kill somewhere, that was a true statement. Or that was a false statement.
Just in case it becomes in handy. Just in case it comes in handy, my drinks have been Goob, Callie, you.
Goob, Callie, you.
So night 2, I did drink with Callie.
You were probably drunk that night, but that doesn't really give us any info here. So,
Okay.
I think Callie is our most suspicious because Goob is backing you up. So, unless it's specifically you and Goob, and you just murdered Goob.
Yeah, Goob gambled and got my roll.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Goob is backing you up. Like, I guess I also am technically suspicious. So, I don't think I've been gambled.
Yeah,
and
I am completely confused right now. So,
from my perspective, it is 99% Callie. But from your perspective, it's probably between me and Callie.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure that Dev is safe.
Okay.
All right.
Have good. Just for confirmation, what are you? I know you're an outsider.
Oh, goon.
Goon. All right. Hopefully you're the good goon.
I am. Nothing's happened to me.
I mean, you're always going to say you're the good goon.
I'm the evil. Wait. I'm the evil goon. You
No,
can't trust.
Your mustache fell off. You can't be the evil goon because your mustache falls off when you're evil.
My mustache. Okay.
All right.
I don't have anything. Hey, what is your role?
Gossip.
Gossip.
Which is
okay. So it is.
You would have to I think we're pretty confident that you at least were good on night 1.
Yeah.
Or night 2 technically.
You can't trust me fully, but yeah.
BMR is rough.
Yeah, we needed to do more science that we did not do.
I mean, I think we did a relatively adequate amount of science in my opinion.
Fair. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Dusk has fallen on the town. I would like to remind everybody we have 4 players left alive. This may potentially be the final night. Nominations and shenanigans are open.
I'm not shenaniganing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pose my 2 demon candidates. It can't be Dev because Dev, I'm pretty sure, is the outsider.
Yeah.
Unless we have a Godfather for -1.
I gambled Yappa and did not die, so I'm pretty sure that they are the role they told me. It's between Callie and Balinar to me.
Mm-hmm. I fully agree, honestly, which to me means it must be Callie, and to Callie means it must be me.
Exactly.
Because the other option is that Goob was the minion who just got killed by their demon, with their demon being Yappa, but that requires a lot more hoops to be jumped through, so I think it is Callie.
I mean, the fringe world I'm thinking of is I told Balinar I'm going to gamble Callie as the courtier, and Balinar killed me.
Possible, but I did not do that because I'm the gossip.
I am the courtier. I did with your recommendation, Goop, to actually choose the mastermind last night because that was actually a really good idea. Because I'm still trying to figure out exactly how this role is working from either loving or hating it, as I was mentioning to Kagan. My other concern right now is that if we have a mastermind in play and April was in fact the demon here, we know they're evil.
We could just execute April again in case of Zomble.
Well,
yeah.
That was the other fringe world I was thinking of. If Balinar's one gossip the other day was at least one is evil and Dev was currently evil as the goon. then April could be the Zombool, and the gossip killed the tea lady.
April did make a joke about being the Zombool, so I don't know.
April jokes about a lot.
I think the
Yeah,
problem
that's
the problem, we had an execution last night, yeah?
Yes.
In that
Yes.
Yeah.
case,
I died. I probably died to my own ability.
but yes, but in that
Gambling.
case, Callie would still be evil because they're lying about what they are.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's either Callie is not the courtier,
Or I'm not the gossip.
or you're not the gossip.
I think
Like,
at this
those are the
point
two
we
roles.
are decided on this, and
Right.
it's. I don't think there's
Nominations going
hard.
once.
I don't think there is hard information on this. I nominate Callie.
All right, Belenar nominates Callie. State your case.
Plain and simple, I think that the only way you guys are going to solve this is by vibes. I would think I have good vibes. I am the gossip. I gossip night one and then shut the fuck up after that.
All right, Callie, you've been accused of bad vibes. State your defense.
I bided my time and tried to use my abilities whenever I could.
Okay, Town.
Do we have to execute someone?
If we believe it's not a Poe,
Yeah.
then we or a
Okay.
Shabaloth.
The danger is that if it's a Poe or Shab, we do lose.
I don't think it's Shabloff. I'm almost thinking it might be Zombool.
I mean,
Smile.
if it's Zombool, this is completely safe. Because
I
we would
have a rules
actually be
question.
on Final Five.
Yes, Root.
Pertaining to order of operations.
Okay.
If the Puka, whoever they pick, is who they poison, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
If the Puka picks the goon, and the goon, that's the first time the goon has been picked, whose poison has priority?
Goon takes
Goon.
priority.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, good to know. That's
Goon.
all I need to know.
Yeah, Goon always immediately cancels the first person to pick them, and then
Yeah.
they swap to that person's
If you touch the
alignment.
goon, you are poisoned.
You are drunk
That's right,
before
don't
your
touch
ability does anything.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run the vote. Two votes is the majority for Caligado.
I just realized it's not Zombool because we executed in the day. So
Yeah.
uh,
I
Yeah,
don't
I
think it's
could have
Zombool.
died. I could have died to my own ability. Is the thing.
Who is
We've
not
had-
Callie, you are marked for death.
We've had 2 deaths after nights with executions. I don't think it's a Zombool.
yeah,
I don't think it's on.
I would like to have somebody nominate Belenar.
I am going to nominate Belenar.
Yeah.
All right,
Go right ahead.
Kelly nominates Belenar. Kelly, state your case, or if you want to pass it over to Rue.
This is literally a 50-50 crapshoot right now between the two of us, and there's no real way of clearing it up. Just like Belenar said, go off vibes.
Okay, Belenar.
I
your
second
defense.
that. There is no way for town to know which one of us is evil. Callie is evil, but you can't trust me. So, one of us is evil.
All right, Town.
But what if I
I
was
would-
the assassin?
I would lean a lot more on Belenar being evil based off the information that I have with my role as your tea lady. The night that I died, actually no, it wasn't. Was it the night I died? It was, yeah. So Kagan died by vote. I was then killed in the night.
yes.
But in the same hand, I would put suspicion on Belenar
If
from
T-
just perspective of the science.
Kagan still got executed while you're tea lady. Nobody should be able to die if both. of
Unless
your
I
neighbors
was poisoned via a Puka.
I don't
Yeah.
think
It could be a Puka.
Puka does
Yeah,
go
could
night
very well
one.
could
So
be.
if Rue
Yeah,
was hit by the
okay.
Puka, then
Basically,
yeah.
my death basically says this has got to be a Puka game in my book.
2
Actually, a
votes.
world
Me
game.
and
I think
Gavin.
it was been painted in my head now.
All right,
But yeah,
I'm gonna run a vote. 2 votes to tie. 3 votes to execute for Belenar.
Tying's actually fine in this case, but okay. Well, town's
Three.
losing.
3 is enough. Belenar's
Oh
marked for death.
man.
Nominations going
I'm
once.
not sure.
I
Like-
really don't.
Hi.
Gavin,
I-
Belenar, do we want to try to tie this?
I was going to
We
say
can-
one of you. Yeah.
Or we could kill April.
Yeah,
or you could kill a
We could
dead
kill
body.
April.
Yeah,
Devin-
we could double tap April. Yeah.
yeah.
And then come back
nominating
to this
April.
tomorrow.
All right,
I will-
Devin nominates April. Devin, state your case.
The bomb was there. It was my bomb. It's not allowed to steal it. And you stole it anyways, and it went off. You're getting punished for that.
All right, April.
Sorry, I just came from the factory, the pie factory with bombs. It's a bomb.
All right, Tal, what do you have to think about this explosive nomination?
Yeah,
Hey, can we nominate Aurora now?
Easiest game.
Instead of tying Callie, you could vote for execute.
Like, the problem is I know that if we go through with this, we lose. So I'm obviously going to vote on
I
this.
mean, if we did, tie would probably also still be good. Question mark.
We
I
would
don't
want
know.
to execute if we're like doing this because there's no reason not to.
Yeah, if we're gonna tie, we might
if
as
we're
well
gonna push
execute.
this through, then get 4 on it.
Mm,
Try not
fair.
to waste ghost votes though.
Yeah, I think let's just have every living person. If we're going to do this, every living player should vote.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run the vote. 3 votes to tie, 4 to execute for April.
I can't raise my hand again.
Despite how like
3,
insane each demon is different,
Four's
they're
enough.
so hard to tell apart on this script.
Yep, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might lose to a Poe or a Shab here,
Nominations
but
going once.
I'm pretty sure it's not Shab.
it would be it would be surprising.
I mean,
Yeah.
It could be Poe.
Nominations going twice.
Yeah, if last night was a Poe charge, it's over. If it's not, then we have a day.
But in that case, we had like an assassin.
I have the weird
Nominations
roles in my head, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense the more deeper I think about it.
in 3, 2.
I'm just gonna
1.
sit here and wait for Balenar to start
Right.
evil cackling.
April, you were executed. Well, you're dead, but how would you like your corpse to be stabbed?
A second explosion.
A second explosion. The bits and
I knew
pieces
exactly
fall
what she
all
was
over
gonna
the
say.
town from the first explosion, and a couple of them land on another bomb, and they explode twice because apparently you could do that.
Fu, why did you turn yourself into a cluster bomb?
Right? April is executed
Smile.
again. Okay. Oh, whoops.
Bong! We're here!
Unless they're very normal grenades.
Hold on.
If you're trying to end the game, it's G.
Oh, yeah. I thought I hit that button.
Like Chi-Chi.
Okay.
So I am unsure if it's over, but we'll find out.
It is indeed over. Here's our winner.
Oh.
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 So, good one.
Oh.
Not in the way you guys were thinking.
Was it a mastermind?
because
Was Callie
April-
mastermind?
April was a Poe.
Oh.
That's
was
why
mastermind.
Rue's Lady ability didn't work.
Okay.
And yes, Goob, you're right. Callie was our mastermind. So
Yep.
on that last day, April was executed, which means that their team loses. Kagan was our grandmother who saw Goob, our gambler, who gambled Caligato incorrectly that they were the courtier, therefore they died. Devin was our goon who was never touched. Balenar was our gossip who never made a true gossip. And Yappa was our sailor.
Yeah, I only did the one gossip.
Yeah,
I tried,
so
April.
Evil,
I
Evil
tried.
was basically
Yeah.
screwed at that
We
point.
double tapped the
Yeah, I
code
was-
and get around the
Yeah,
mastermind. the
I
other
was
way.
really not sure who was going to end up winning on that last day.
I-
Yeah, that was
really good.
You guys were suspicious of me. Like, you did. Like, I was.
Yeah.
If we hadn't had the time, like, legitimately, if I had made a true gossip, I am pretty sure that y'all would have chosen to kill me because we'd have been one person down at that point.
So
That's-
what
Yeah,
was,
I
was,
was not
was
able to
Root killed by the gossip? Oh wait, no. What was Root killed
No,
by?
I killed Rue.
Oh, okay, you did kill Rue. Okay.
Yeah, Rue came to me immediately
Hi.
afterwards. April's evil.
I was not expecting April to get double tap Zomboul style.
I mean, yes, at that point, we had the time to spare.
April.
Yeah, it made sense.
Delta. How you doing?
Oh.
Oh, April, you have your hand up?
Yeah, the moment I got a call from Rue saying straight up,
GG.
all right,
Yes.
I trust you. I am the tea lady. I was just like, ah, great. This game is over.
Yeah, it sucks when the tea lady ends up right next to the demon.
Tea Lady is one of a few reasons why I've started to not love BMR as much. It's still fun. I love BMR. Is still
we
fun.
still almost lost.
Yeah,
But-
it was
still have the potential
pretty
to
much
win.
right to the wire. Like it could have gone either way.
I'm just saying, like,
I have a
personally,
time.
I don't care for it.
That's why I
Aurora.
truly wanted to hope the science for voting Yappa apparently wanted to go through, but it never did.
Yeah, that would have been
Also,
funny.
April, as the demon, you're given 3 bluffs. Why are you taking Tea Lady?
Courtier and Keeper Pacifist were the bluffs.
Yeah, why did you take Tea Lady?
Wait,
I
was
didn't know Rue was D Lady at the time.
Yappa?
Did I ever save myself from dying?
No.
No, I never targeted
Oh.
you.
Yeah, I think you only
You
killed
were, you were drunk most of the time.
April. You only
It's
killed
not-
Rue, didn't you?
Yeah.
All
Also,
right.
did you say Yappa was drunk most of the time?
Yeah, except when they picked you.
Okay, yeah. Because Yeah, Sailor, you should be drunking town, apparently, because that's the drawback for being immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which-
that's what I did. Is they picked you, so I made you drunk, and then they picked Caligato, so I made them drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then I
then
picked
me.
Balinar, and that made me
And then you
drunk.
picked Balinar, and then it didn't really matter because it was a mastermind day at that point, so I just kept it
Yeah.
on you.
Yay.
Rue.
I was gonna say, I think this, that's fair, April, that you killed me first. It was only fair to revenge for the axe.
Yeah, because I mean, if anywhere else I would have swung, I had no idea that Yappa would have been drunk, so I wouldn't know if Yappa would have died. I didn't know Dev was goon.
Yup.
Really?
There was no way I could have gotten a charge after all that info was out about me.
Goop.
I think I managed to get a claim from everybody in town except for Rue on the first day, and then obviously the two evils lied. So I gambled Yappa, and then I gambled Callie and died. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't look good on you.
I kind of saw the Callie gamble coming, but
Yeah, I think at that point it's like it was between me and Callie, and apparently I read more socially evil. I think that's just because people have trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, your vibes were off, and I
Trauma.
was gonna vote
Were
for
my-
you, and then I changed my mind.
How are my vibes off?
Just because I hadn't talked to you most of the game, and I had talked to Callie.
Fair enough. We talked multiple times.
I gotta
I'm
go. Thank you for
forgetful.
hosting.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Hi,
Thank you,
Ruru. Goop.
Yeah, I know with Balinar, I just have a hard time trusting you because I've trusted you too many times and got like slapped for it.
That's what I mean
Right?
by
That's
I think
odd.
people just have trauma in that I am really good at lying.
Yeah. I know at one point I was going to gamble you as the gossip the night you didn't gossip anything, but I decided to go for Callie, and that did tell a lot anyways. So.
Mhm. Either way, you would have
If you
gotten a
had
lot.
gone, if I didn't die to gambling you as the gossip, I would have been it's 100% Callie, and we would have won anyways because Mastermind's evil.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, the only thing that I've got going on my side right now is my legitimacy of really not knowing a lot of these roles. The moment that dries up, I'm screwed most of the nights.
Mhm.
Courtier's a rule.
Let's go
that-
gambling.
Which is why
Courtier's a
I
rule-
was
a rule
like,
that,
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Courtier's a rule that I have trouble really like figuring out when and where is the best time to use it. I've only been it once, I think.
I just kept screwing up on exactly how it was going to be used. I didn't realize I just chose a class or just a role, and then that was drunk. I thought I'd choose somebody and a role.
Yeah, I've caught people out on that. The only thing that saved you is because you didn't claim you had used it. Because if you claim you used it, picked a player, and Aurora didn't correct you, I'm like, okay, you're not a
Yeah,
courtier.
You catch out so many new players when they say the wrong way to play the game. And
Yup.
It's like, oh well, sorry, but
Yeah, there's like I can't like really not take advantage of that.
I like how I still call out experienced players for it because I called out Ryan about it like last time I played.
Yeah, like there are so many rules, it's easy to make mistakes. I am a rules
Yeah.
nerd, so it's like one simple thing is I keep the bluffs thing open. If you're using a bluff, you can just read the token.
Mhm.
Like you can,
also, speaking of bluffs, there's a setting in the game somewhere. Shortcuts, advanced. Where is it?
I'm going to step away for a moment.
Anyway.
There's a
Oh,
way
yeah,
to show
show
the
bluffs
bluffs
tab?
tab even if you're not the demon, which is nice.
is that a yeah, it's under
Oh,
game.
Yeah,
Game
player
player.
show bluffs tab.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
you can
have
do
that.
that.
Cool.
So like I have
You
in
should
there
really turn it
gossip
on.
fool sailor because that was my 3 for 3.
Yeah.
I've been putting it in just like a custom note. but it's
Caligato,
much
you have your
more
hand up.
convenient.
Kelly's BRB.
Oh, never mind.
I think that's probably my last game. I feel like I
Same.
need to go my
Yeah,
down.
that's fine.
That's fair,
I
that's
think that's most people's last game. So
Whale bucket
Yeah.
or whale buffet was great, but also bright.
was
fun.
bright,
Yeah, but
That,
that's
bright.
not-
that
oh
game,
my God.
oh, that fucking Leviathan game. I'm gonna go back into the VOD, and I want to see everybody freak out about that.
Oh
it was
my God,
fucking
that was
good, man.
that was insane.
I'm
I
That was-
glad
want
that
to watch
I
my
picked
suffering from that
Leviathan.
game.
Yeah, that was rough.
It was
But
fun.
I'm just
It was
happy
fun,
that I
yeah.
won it with like that. Like I won it as good when there were like 3 good. So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We could have had a cheese platter.
that game was great. We're definitely running more whale
all the
buffet.
cheese.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
need to run more of it.
I'm honestly
That was fun.
in the Leviathan game, I was shocked for how long I went where y'all were not sure if I was the Leviathan or not.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it was either between you or Aurora at that point, since Aurora and Dev were both in the evil twin claims. I was
Yeah.
heavily leaning on you, which is why I wanted you to vote for Callie.
All right,
Yes,
I'm gonna
and
find
that's why I didn't want to vote for Kelly.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go find someone to raid to. I'm not sure who, in fact.
Same, yeah.
It's always nice when you see good win and then the Grim is revealed and half the players are evil and it's not even a Legion game.
Yep.
Wait, what the fuck?
That was so good. Yeah, Spirit of Ivory is kind of
Also,
necessary for me
I do
today.
find it really amusing
Yeah.
how like most of town was like, "Fuck it, we're not gonna win." April, just fucking vote for the cult, please.
No,
And that
who's
was the
that
reason why
crackers?
we won because she
Oh.
didn't vote.
I love how
I
I was
stood my
I just
ground.
decided to like embrace being the evil twin.
Oh.
Mostly at that point, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna like fool around.
Also,
but
I still
think
love
I
how-
also just like
Sorry. I still love how Dev just like completely did not go with a poppy grower bluff. Just went with Night Watchman, and it almost worked.
It almost.
almost did.
I had too much info at that point.
But yes, I'm going to be dipping out. You all have a good rest of your
Same.
day.
Take care,
Yeah,
Bailonar.
Okay. Thank you all for joining me. Jesus Christ, my brain is dead. I don't actually know what I'm doing tomorrow, but, if you've enjoyed my nonsense, you can find my Blue Sky there and my Discord there. That was really fun. I'm probably going to be doing more Whale Bucket next week. Probably. If you, but yeah, and I think we're just gonna raid Ronin. She's a good egg. She's a lot bigger than I am, but I've known her since she wasn't even affiliates. So, fuck it, we're gonna raid her. And I think she's partner nowadays, which is impressive. She's great. Ronin Hostoria, and we're not gonna use that raid call. The top one is for non-subs still, but I want to use the new emote because it's fucking adorable. Have you seen it? Have you seen this? Look at it. Look at that adorableness. Oh, but yes, you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you all tomorrow, with probably RimWorld, if I'm being honest. It's probably going to be RimWorld. It might be something else. We'll see, though. But it's probably going to be RimWorld. I'm addicted. But yeah, I will see you all around. You all have a good rest of your day. Peace.